T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Access Hollywood has learned that Lindsay Lohan was admitted to the hospital last Thursday with a high fever. She is still undergoing tests.
Right.
Meanwhile, production on her movie, Herbie Fully Loaded, has been shut down. Also, her guest appearance on her boyfriend Wilmer Valderrama's That 70s Show has been postponed.
Oh, because of that high fever, Terry. She has a high fever.
She does. It could be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, you get a high fever, stay home and eat chicken soup like the rest of us, you bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
Jeez.
She was admitted to the hospital because she has a high fever.
They're doing tests. It's called the flu.
Right. She's got 101.
Stop the tests. I already know.
Call an ambulance. Our star child here may be sick. She's got a sniffle. Send her to the emergency room.
Oh, you never know.
And let her cut in front in line of that guy who split his head open. She's more important.
Right. Just put more ice on it, sir. You'll be fine.
I think he'd understand.
Of course. Lindsay Lohan's not only a great actress, she's a national treasure. Of course, Stephen, he'd understand.
Flash me, you can cut.
Wow.
All right, speaking of which, already on the lines this morning are apparently two random babes that are on a beer run that are probably pretty toasted this morning.
Really?
And still think it's Monday night.
Wow.
Should I throw them on real quick, Terry?
Why not?
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
What are you doing? Hi.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Good. Who's this?
This is Miss Martha.
And you been up all night?
Yeah, I got off of work at 2, and just my friends got back from Iraq last night, so we decided to have a bunch of beer, so we just went on a beer run.
Yes, that's what the commander-in-chief would recommend. Now, your friends were in Iraq, obviously, to fight the good fight. Is that right?
Yeah, they did.
And your friends are men or women or what?
They're men.
They're men. So what's the breakdown of men and women who are hanging out this morning still on this beer run?
Okay, there's 5 guys and, 2 girls.
5 guys.
What a party.
2 girls. You guys getting sore yet or what? No?
Bring on more.
They also ice.
You're calling for replacements or what?
Yeah, you.
Oh, hey, you just got invited.
I thought the girls needed replacements. She wants replacements for the guys. They're the ones getting worn out.
Yeah.
I want the T-Man.
Oh, baby.
Boy.
I heard about you.
Give you my Patriot missile, baby.
If you've seen me, you would want me.
Is that right?
Really?
Well, bring the beer run down here this morning. You got plenty of time to make it down. We have beer.
Beer.
Can I do a striptease for you?
Yes, come on down.
Yeah, can I get on a pole?
Oh, you'll get on a pole, baby.
We've got one in the studio just for you.
Yes. I'm assembling it right now, baby. So, yes, the beer run doesn't end until you make it through here, okay?
Okay, well, you know what?
What?
I just want to put my big size C boobies on your face.
All right, amongst other things. Very good. It's a deal. She's not coming down.
I know.
I can tell you right
she's
now,
talking
Terry.
all this.
This is the typical girl used to tease me in high school.
See?
I feel like I'm 17 again, Terry.
Deja vu.
That's where I work.
This is the Susie Gollops of the world. This is the Lauren Shervs. This is all of them, Terry.
See what you're doing to him? You're teasing him now.
Here I'm sitting there with a 3/4 tank.
Jeez.
Wow, something going on back there.
It's a party. Beer run.
Do you want to come to our party, T-Man?
Yeah, I'll stop the show and come on over.
Yeah, we work at Deja Vu in Seattle.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Come down and get a free lap dance. It's on me.
The one right down the street here?
Yep.
Yeah, you think she's lying? Because I'll be down there by noon, Terry.
Well, is she working today? She's in the middle of a beer run.
What time did you working tonight? What do I who do I ask for?
Ask for the most beautiful girl in Tacoma.
Okay, whatever. And then when do I get you?
Right now?
Oh, never mind.
Why not just bring the lap dance down here like you had already promised?
She's not bringing any lap dance down. You know why? Because when push comes to shove, she's just another pussy just like everyone else.
There you go.
So to
Yeah,
speak.
I'll come give you a lap dance for
All
free.
right. Sounds good.
She's probably a librarian.
Yes. She's a wannabe.
Yeah.
On her way to school right
A
now.
wannabe!
I can dress up like
Hair
a
all up in a
librarian.
bun.
All right, dress up like a librarian, and I'll give you my my library card, okay?
Yeah, you can punch it in and
Yeah, you can stamp it for me, baby. Wow. All right, she's listening to herself on the radio.
Yeah.
She's having too much fun, Terry.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
She's all alone. She's got no friends from Iraq. She's got a flat chest.
Whoa, no big C.
Never been on a pole in her life.
Oh, man.
It's a fraud. If you're not a fraud, get your ass down here! What are you waiting for? Pick her up, Raymond. Tell her she's not a fraud. She'll get her ass down here.
If you're not a fraud, you'll get your ass down
That's
here.
right!
That's right.
But we won't hold our breath. Okay, maybe I will. I have nothing else to do.
Right.
Hello, yes. If you're not a fraud, you'll get your ass down
Oh,
here.
he's still talking.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Whatever.
Quite the negotiator.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best I got, Stu. Jeez. Lord.
Just more teasing, huh?
Yes.
For a moment, you were back at school.
That's
High school
right.
once again.
Oh, man.
Well, if she comes down here, she'll be late for first period anyway. So.
I feel like it's right around that time when Mom starts pounding on the bathroom door asking me why I've been in there so long, Terry. Who knows?
T-Man. Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
Cube 93. On a Monday, is Ashlee Simpson still blaming her band for the Saturday Night Live lip sync disaster?
No, she's had about 16 different excuses in the past 24 hours as to what went wrong. She's a lying bunt.
Oh.
Wow.
She's a fraud. And if a person out there buys one more of her CDs, even downloads them, it's wrong.
It's a disgrace to Kazan.
It's a disgrace to Kaza. Kaza. Shazam. All three.
Still blaming her band for the Saturday Night Live lip sync
Her
disaster?
first reaction after she, the fraud, was exposed was to throw it on her band, her innocent band.
Right. When they tried to save her.
Mm-hmm. They tried to salvage the moment. But the show must go on doesn't mean anything to her. She just walked off stage after doing a little hoedown dance that looked like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen on live TV, Terry.
But that's going to become the hottest new thing.
Or tape TV.
Simpson still blaming her band for the Saturday Night Live lip sync disaster?
I feel so bad.
No, extras learned the singer now admits she's exhausted from touring and needed to lip sync to protect her worn-out voice.
We've heard that excuse. We've heard now she has acid reflux.
Yeah.
There's been a million excuses after her first reaction was to deny it. No, they just played the wrong song. Man, I just want to smack her. I'm sorry, Terry.
Well,
She's just so obnoxious.
Yeah.
And such a loser.
Well, she's maybe, it's hard to beat Jessica Simpson's sister.
I almost said the F word, Terry.
Oh, boy.
I caught myself.
Good.
I was going to say F that.
Right.
She's a loser, and this will ruin her career
Yeah, probably.
because she's been a fraud.
But did she really have a career?
We have the audio of her last night. We'll play that, and we'll see how she did. I understand that she almost had a breakdown last night trying to get through the RMAs.
Wow.
I didn't see it. I have it on tape, but I'll hear it for the first time with the rest of y'all in a couple of minutes. Sound good? Did you have any news as far as she almost had a breakdown or she had to get shots backstage or something like that?
Yeah, they say that she took a shot of cortisone in the back in her lower back to help her get through the performance.
Mm-hmm.
So your lower back and acid reflux are now related?
I guess so.
Okay.
And somehow it
What is
comes
she,
up
19?
to your throat.
At 19, she seems like a 76-year-old woman.
Right.
With acid reflux and her voice problems and her back problems and scoliosis and she's got osteoporosis. Who knows what else?
See, now she can have a pill box.
She's been through a lot. Her and Jimmy Fred Raymond.
Right.
Well, carrying
I can't
the
eat,
pill box.
eat chili dogs anymore. Oh my God.
Ooh, the acid's coming up. Oh, my teeth is raw.
Jeez.
What a bunt. Anyway, what else is going on, Terry?
Got some news for you about Usher.
Yes.
Rumor has it that there's a tape out there with Usher at the age of 19 enjoying the pleasure of two ladies in a sexual
So a sex
manner.
tape.
Yeah.
There's an Usher sex tape floating around.
Yes.
To our knowledge. Mm-hmm. And he's with underage girls as well, or no?
Just it says with two ladies.
Well, then that would mean it's not underage.
Right.
Because that's the first thing they point out.
Right.
So what's wrong with them having a sex tape out there? It's beautiful.
Oh, I don't know if it's good for him at this time.
I want a sex tape to be floating out there of me.
Well,
it's overdue.
Maybe we can make one this morning. If
Yeah,
those two girls
Terry,
don't
all right.
mind.
Oh, two girls.
No.
What's wrong with Usher having a sex
Well,
tape? Big deal. He was how old at the time?
19 at the time.
What
He's
is he, about?
26 now.
Yeah, so I was going to say it's 25, 26 now. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about a good 6-7 years ago.
Right. And
All right,
supposedly-
why? He's embarrassed because he had a
Well,
little willy then and didn't know what to do with it, or what?
No, now now he's supposed to have this like clean image.
Oh, bullcrap.
You know, and he's like a mama's boy. And
is that right?
Yeah.
And the mom's the manager, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very respectful of women and so on and so forth.
He was dead after about 16 different women backstage at Summer Jam. I was buying that for a while.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, and supposedly these ladies were basically like thrown at him after he performed at some club.
So after we got 8 to give in, we took him back in the trailer.
Wow. Had a good time.
Come
so,
on.
I don't know.
Squeaky clean image. What are you talking about? I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, you know.
Sex tape with women that are legal? What's wrong with that?
Like I told you, I think that,
Most people don't like having sex in front of other people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of
I don't know about that. I think you better modernize yourself.
That's why we have houses.
No. Sex in front of other people is more obviously desired, needed, wanted by more people these days than you'd imagine. Public sex is still on the rise.
Wow.
Sex on video is one of the most popular activities next to backgammon that we have.
Wow. Where does Parcheesi fall in?
Oh, that's way out.
Okay.
But how close is it
due for a comeback.
to surpassing backgammon, do you think?
Oh, it's right there, Steve.
Wow. They're neck and neck?
Yes. It's like Carrie Bush. But backgammon doesn't have its own family voting against it. Anyhow.
Anyway, there has not been any comment
You
from
didn't hear about
I
that?
didn't hear about that. I'm dying to, though.
George Bush's cousins have a website saying, please vote for John Kerry.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
I didn't either.
Look it up. I heard about it on the news.
Not Jeb.
His
No,
own
not brother Jeb.
his own family, George Bush's own family, his own cousins have started a website saying, please do not vote for our cousin.
Wow.
We are voting for John Kerry, and we would like you to vote for John Kerry because we don't believe in our own cousin.
Wow.
Yes, it's
Or maybe they just want their cousin to be at the Thanksgivings and all that
The
kind of stuff
family
and all the stuff that he's been
get-togethers.
I
missing.
think when your cousin's the president, you excuse him from Thanksgiving dinner. No, it's the fact that they don't believe in their own cousin.
Wow,
If he can't
that's
get his own family to vote for him, why should anyone else?
Not a lot of support there.
Look it up. Find it. We'll find it. The website address is like Bush's Family for Kerry.
I got it.
Something like that.
Oh, wow, Stephen.
Uh-huh.
BushRelativeSforKerry.com.
Through a pain jaw, he admits he has it. What does it say now? What's the address?
I have a whole story on it.
Because I thought I dreamt it.
Unless I might be in the dream now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, get him out.
Now I know I'm not dreaming, because you're never going to be in one of my dreams, all right? Wow. Now, what is the website address, please?
BushRelativeSforKerry.com.
You believe this crap?
That is
BushRelativeSforKerry.com. It's his second cousins, and they're telling people out there to vote for John Kerry.
Well,
Does that seal the deal, or what?
I hope.
His own cousins, he
that's
can't
bad.
get to vote for him, George Bush. He can't get his own cousins to vote.
That's terrible.
Do they give specific reasons, I hope, on the website?
We hate the man. He's horrible for this country, is basically what they're saying.
Wow.
His own second cousins.
Whoa, blood, flesh and blood saying no.
How'd we go from public sex to George Bush talk?
Yeah.
One of his second cousins lives here in Olympia and is a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Well, we could probably easily make a couple of phone calls and get him on, but we'd rather talk about Usher sex tapes now. All right. What else, Terry? So Usher, we can look forward to seeing him
Possible sex
partying
tape,
down
yes.
with R. Kelly.
Yeah, well, right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have news for you about Solange Knowles. She's 18.
Solange Perm?
No, yeah, right. Beyonce's little sister had her baby last week, and it's a little boy. They named it after the daddy, Daniel Jules J. Smith. And I don't know if I told you guys, but he's a University of Texas football player.
Mm-hmm. So the baby's babylicious.
Yeah.
The T-Man. Where do they teach you to talk like this? In some Panama City sailor want a hump bar? Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
It has been, let me go with this here, it's been all over the news. You're flying to New York to do the Today Show tomorrow to talk about it. We have you here live, exclusively.
It's Ashlee Simpson on the RMAs with a very charismatic Carson Daly Terry.
So careful.
Yes.
And, of course, I have to ask you the question, are your sister's boobs real?
Yes, they're very real. They're very real. And that was a good question, too. Thank you.
Good. Oh, and the Saturday Night Live thing.
Oh,
This must be driving you crazy. What happened?
I like that question better. Not the Saturday Night Live one, the boob one.
Right, whatever.
You know, it's crazy, but, you know, you move on and whatever, you know.
That's it? That's her answer?
Yep.
You move on. No, maybe you don't. Not in this industry, honey.
Things happen. I'm a human being, and, you know.
And you haven't been feeling well, which people are just now saying something was wrong with your throat.
Carson has to lead her into her answer.
I know.
And you're not feeling well. Don't you remember what we talked about backstage, you dunce?
Right.
You stupid dunce.
When Carson Daly's the smarter one, you're in trouble.
Yes.
And the funnier one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not good.
Human being, and, you know.
And you haven't been feeling well, which people are just now saying something was wrong with your throat.
Severe acid reflux.
Oh, is that the excuse I'm going with now? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not feeling well, and that's why I couldn't sing on Saturday Night Live, because I lost my voice.
Right.
You know, everyone, of course, knowing that Saturday Night Live is such a small little gig, loses their voice leading up to it, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you do that little carnival in Butt Munch, Iowa, which is way more important, and you give it all you got on the stage there, and then you got nothing left for the national showcase that is Saturday Night Live.
Right.
It's a common problem.
Oops, sorry.
Right. Oh, no, wait. She didn't lose it that way. She has acid reflux.
Oh, that's right.
She can't keep a good meal down.
She told him only 2 stars at the Thai place.
Mhm.
Come on. Jeez.
She's battling GERD. Is that what they call it, GERD?
GERD?
I don't know. I just know that like 6 years ago, I went out with this girl once.
What, acid reflux?
She said she had GERD, and she then broke it down what each letter stood for, and it was like some acid reflux disease, and I was like, can I take you home like now?
That sounds awful.
I ain't tonguing, I ain't doing anything with a girl with GERD.
That was real smart of her to bring that up.
You know, maybe next time when you're out with a guy for the first time, you want to hold off on the GERD conversation.
75% of the word turd.
Yes.
That's awful.
I'd rather her say turd.
Makes more sense. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Was that worse than the girl that was Novocained up?
Oh, God, I remember that one.
At least when I'm licking the butt, the seduction is pretty much over. I don't have to worry about it. I'm more worried about GERD.
Oh, GERD.
Yes, I'm telling you the truth. We're
She said she
sitting
had
there.
GERD. Were you in the middle of dinner?
Terry,
or
I
was it
took
just
this girl
starting?
out to dinner.
Wow, you took her out.
Yes.
Was it salad?
She was like
first?
she was a Gene Juarez girl or something. I don't remember. She
And
was
she
some
has
hot little.
GERD?
Yeah, and she was real good, big time, everything.
Right.
I'm all excited.
Okay.
Thinking, okay, I got to work hard. Maybe I can make it happen on night number 1.
All right.
Then she tells me before even the entrees get there.
Just out of nowhere
that
springs up GERD.
She has GERD.
Well, weren't you glad to know beforehand, though?
I don't remember what it actually stands for. Steven, you can look that up too, I'm sure.
Okay.
And I'm sure a lot of people have it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But when you're on date number 1, keep it to yourself. I don't tell everyone every problem I have on date number 1. I save it for keep the mystery alive.
Right.
Although it's pretty obvious with me. Mm-hmm. Amongst other things.
That's why you don't tie your shoes in front of her, right?
What does GERD stand for, Jimmy Fred? Jimmy Fred beat you to GERD there,
It's
Steven.
spelled GERD, but it
you.
stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease.
Yes.
Which
Do
is
I need to hear about that when the coconut shrimp are there?
Oh, man.
When the appetizers are on the table? Do I need that? Do I? Answer me!
No!
Okay, thank you, Terry. I didn't think so.
Hey, it's what the purple pill's for.
But that takes about 4 or 5 days to really kick in.
Lord. This is my dating life.
Well,
I'm so sorry it's over, Terry.
Yeah. I was going to say you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jimmy Fred.
Yes, the official definition of GERD is a chronic condition in which the lower esophageal sphincter.
Oh, jeez.
They have a sphincter.
Yeah, I'm just glad she didn't bring up sphincter right there at dinner, because you know what? I would have walked out at that moment. At least I let her still chew on the coconut shrimp. I have GERD, and...
How did it come up?
It just came up to her. That's the point. That's the point. You don't all of a sudden just kind of wind your way into a conversation about GERD.
Right.
She just brought it up on her own.
Whoa.
You order the salad, then you say, oh, speaking of GERD.
Mm-hmm. I guess there was something she was thinking of ordering, but she couldn't because she has GERD.
It would upset her, so...
And I was like, here's some advice for your next date. Don't even talk. All right.
And it won't be with me.
Man.
To be single again.
Yes, Terry. And I was such a prize myself that I didn't need them, as you know.
Reflex and the day of Saturday Night Live.
So Ashlee Simpson has GERD, Terry.
Wow. And that's why she couldn't sing.
She can't sing!
Oh, boy. She had to do the lip sync thing.
Mm-hmm. Luckily for her, she had a recording right there in her pocket. When she realized that the acid reflux was getting the best of her, she just whipped out a tape.
And you haven't been feeling well, which people are just now saying something was wrong with your throat.
Severe acid reflux, and the day of Saturday Night Live, I actually completely lost my voice. And in the rehearsals, it was going great, and then...
the rehearsals was going great, but then all of a sudden, things went south. So she just happened, luckily, to have a dat right there in her pocket.
Right.
She planned on going live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure
that was the plan.
Right.
But it didn't work out, so, look what I have here in my back pocket. Michael Jackson would always do the same thing, I'm sure.
Right.
Well, you never know when GERD's going to strike. I'm sure it's, you know.
Mm-hmm. When GERD strikes. Unbelievable.
Severe GERD.
Who does she think she's kidding? Do you think she even thinks she's fooling the 12-year-old fan that she has, Terry? The little 12-year-old girls are like, shut up, bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Right, maybe not in that fashion, but they're not fooled.
Right.
All right.
I agree.
But all the girls that are carrying their little dogs in their purses now are going to have GERD.
Does Ashlee Simpson think her lies are fooling anyone?
She's hoping.
She can't even hope. Is she that dumb?
Comes 4 hours to the show and I lost my voice, so...
All right, well, thank you for talking to us. All right, Ashlee Simpson.
That was said as sarcastic as you can get.
I know.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. You're the biggest dummy I've ever met in my life. And that's saying a lot, because I'm Carson Daly. Yeah.
It's amazing that it's so severe that, she's fine talking to him, and she's fine.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh.
I forgot, Terry. Yes, we have the evidence right here. I mean, I don't want to consider myself like a CSI guy or anything here.
Right.
But the lost voice didn't sound that lost at the end of Saturday Night Live when she was explaining to the world and lying to the world that it was her band's fault.
No, you do look like David Caruso a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
You're really getting into the role.
It was her band's fault that there was the mishap on stage, and she walked off after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
She didn't seem to have a problem with her voice at that moment, Terry. Where is that? Let me find that. Hang on a second. Let me see how bad her voice was.
Exactly. I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song.
Yeah, her voice is gone. I can't understand anything she's saying.
Wow.
Maybe that was on tape. She's used to saying that.
Yes.
Push the dad again.
She has it on Memorex.
Exactly. I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song.
If I was her band member right there, I would just run on stage and smash her over the head with a guitar. Wow. Why do I need to take the fall for this bunt?
Yeah.
You'd be like the honky tonk man.
That's right.
Right over the head.
I miss those days of wrestling.
Back when they were interesting.
Exactly. I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song.
Wow. The GERD has gotten the best of her, Terry.
Wow.
She can't say a thing.
No, she can't. Can't even talk.
Liar.
That's why she needed that cortisone shot, too.
Unbelievable.
Oh, boy.
But I do hear, and I was reading, that her website, her own website, you would think her people would be smart enough to take it down, has been bombarded with her fans that are outraged by what she did on Saturday Night Live, saying that they would never buy another record of hers again, that they, and these are like the 15-year-old girls that are her fans.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ashlee.
So maybe our interpretation of this is a universal one, Terry.
She's done.
So she better enjoy the final days here.
Yeah.
It's a no-win situation. If they would have heard her real voice, they wouldn't have bought another album anyway.
Yeah, so it's a catch-22.
Yeah, it really is.
She's damned if she does, she's damned if she doesn't.
Yep.
Got it.
He's a gay phone operator.
Speaking of which.
He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Yep, sounds familiar.
Yes, Gay. Now, Gay emails me yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't respond, of course. But
No,
he did email me yesterday saying that he got a scale now in his house. one that he could actually weigh himself on.
Really?
And he did, in fact, get an accurate up to the moment weight of... Gay, you all right there?
Whoa. He's trying out for Darth Vader in the local city play.
Because I don't know if it's audible over the air, but we here in the studio can hear you breathing really heavy.
Sorry.
Okay.
I've been sick.
You're sick?
Oh, not good.
So Gay wanted to know if I wanted the official weight that he was at that very moment.
Oh.
Oh, there's his gird. Okay.
Oh, he just lost 10 pounds.
Right. Gay!
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What are you wearing?
I'm naked later.
Oh, jeez. Don't ever say that on the air. Ever again.
Let me go to the gay camp.
All right?
Naked.
No, you don't have to go to the gay camp, Stephen. You're already there. Don't lie.
Yeah. Oh, let me dial it up.
All right?
What is it? What is the address again?
Please tell me. Please tell me you were lying. You're not like... No, jeez. I can't even say it.
Yes, I'm laying naked in bed.
All right, call us back when you get some clothes on.
Not on the webcam.
Now that you've said that, I can't continue this conversation.
But you know that if he weighs himself naked...
Go put on your big toga and call us back.
I don't have a toga.
What? Don't lie and say you don't have a toga. Why is everyone lying?
I don't have
All
a
it
toga.
is a sheet, okay?
Yes. Put a sheet around you and...
Tie it up.
The California King.
Whatever, I've been naked when I've talked to you before.
Well, we didn't know about it.
I'll tell you every time from now on.
No. Don't. Go put on some clothes.
I will after I get up and get in the shower and get ready for work.
You're not showering.
Oh, my God.
All right, don't try to slip that in like that's something that's definitely going to happen, like that's part of your morning routine. It's not part of your morning routine, and you're not showering.
After I get off the treadmill, I'm going to shower.
Right.
Have a light morning snack.
Right. After I have a little fruit and cottage cheese and... Gay.
Oh, goodness.
What?
You're not showering. You're diving into a oversized bowl of Cocoa Puffs head first.
No, I don't
and you're
eat
going to work.
I'm not eating breakfast.
You've accrued enough sick days by now where if you're really sick...
Okay, again, we're talking too long to this man as he lies naked in his bed. I can't have it. I just can't do it. All right?
Hey, just get something on.
Can you call us back in a few minutes, please?
Do you sleep naked or something? I mean, why would you just be sitting there?
I don't want to answer that question. Stephen, you can have a private conversation off the air, right?
The T-Man.
Oh, my God, you are terrifying. Kids are going to start wearing you as a Halloween mask.
T-Man Show on Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Cube 93. The T-Man Show. 1-866-663-T-Man.
This is last night. It's a wrong song.
Just kidding, you guys!
All right!
Cute.
Well, I guess you weren't kidding because you changed songs.
You think you know me? Word on the street is that you do.
Right. No one was denying that she was, in fact, singing live last night on the RMAs, but by 1/4 of the way into her performance, the people in the audience were begging her never to sing live again. They were begging her to put on that DAT tape that she had in her pocket. All right.
The word on the street is that you do.
All right.
You are my history.
What is?
What others tell you won't be true.
Okay. If you just walked into the bar here and it was karaoke night, you would walk right out. Okay? There's no two ways around it.
So I guess what we learned is she can't sing the songs that were her
She cannot sing the songs, which is why she's, in all likelihood, been lip-syncing every step of the way. And that's why she was taking cortisone shots backstage last night. She was scared to death. And this is why. Man. And Milli Vanilli somewhere up there is chuckling away.
No joke.
Which one is dead, Milli or Vanilli, Terry? Which one died?
I'm not sure.
We'll just call it Vanilli and make it sound like we're confident about it, and we'll move on.
Right. Yeah, because they got an award taken away.
That's right. Don't make it stop. Anyhow.
That's the music industry these days, though.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you're someone's sister? You saw you're famous? Oh, okay, here. Try to sing. You can make a lot of money.
He's a gay phone operator.
Oh, Lord.
He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, Gay. So what do you weigh, Gay? Now that you have a scale in your home, I hate to ask you how big this scale is and how much of your home it takes up.
Where'd you find it?
Yeah, how do you ask for a scale like that?
Actually, some listeners emailed me links to the scales. It's a regular size scale. It just weighs up to 400.
So you couldn't use it, or you could?
I could.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
But it was close, right?
Not that close.
All right. Do you want to give us the gay phone operator official weight? Why don't you get on the scale right now and make it official?
Oh, we're not taking guesses?
And we'll,
You want me to go in the other room?
Oh, no. Jeez.
I hate to have you run that marathon this morning.
There's a guy with a cup of water there in your hallway waiting for you to come through, though.
If I don't have a cordless phone, you'll have to wait a sec if I do it.
That's fine. I would like an official weight.
Oh, God.
Can't you bring the scale?
There's a lot riding on this, Gay. I'll be the happiest person in the world if you actually win this bet.
Wow.
It'll make you a much healthier person.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. Keeping gay phone operator as happy and healthy as the world could possibly have him for as long a period of time as humanly possible.
Right, and the bet was for $100, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Well, obviously, it's already been documented on the tmanshow.com of how much is on the line here, Gay. I'm not in any way, shape, or form going to, at any point, weasel out of this. I know it's not going to happen. And I will be the happiest person in the world to pay up this bet. That's the truth.
Good.
Now go weigh yourself.
Hold on.
He's 220 right now.
Whoa.
It's all helium.
He still wouldn't win.
He's just bloated.
Oh, dear.
He's bloated.
Gay phone operator has left the hard line.
I like the visual of a guy carrying a bag of McDonald's up with a scale in the other hand.
Right.
Building.
And he's walking over to his new home scale that you, the listeners, advised him on as far as where and how and what to buy. Congratulations. Well done on that. The listeners, there are, well, enough of them, Terry, that they have an answer to everything.
Yeah, true.
We got a 14-something share in our last ratings. Just came out the other day, Terry. Congratulations on that. The fact that you weren't here for it says a lot.
We'll drop down to like 6 now that I'm back.
Okay, do you need a recovery period of a couple hours, or are you ready to talk?
Give me some time.
Why should you be this out of breath? Are you
Because I'm sad. Why do you think?
Are you joking around? Are you playing it up? Or are you really this tired from walking across the room?
I'm out of breath. It's hard to walk.
And Pacey's like, dude, you need to get some better lung capacity.
And he smokes.
Pasty has been smoking 2 packs a day with his family Famlerson since he was 4. Right. He's laughing at you right now.
That's fine. I'm back to where I was at my worst, where I could barely walk anything.
All right, so you're having trouble walking. You're having sciatic nerve problems. You can't really take a couple of steps in any direction without a big respite needed.
Big respite!
That you have gone over and gotten on your new shiny scale, or what?
Yeah.
Now, where were you able to purchase the scale?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh,
the Beyond is the key here.
They do have everything there.
Yeah,
I'm not lying.
He asked for the scale, and the employee said, oh, that's as far beyond as it gets. All right.
In the back room here.
Yeah. You gotta go.
Gay, did you get on your new Bed Bath & Beyond scale just over the past couple of seconds?
No, I ran down there for nothing.
All right, I'm just making it official. Man, whatever.
Don't yell so much, and you probably wouldn't lose your breath.
All right, so you're making it clear that it's obvious you just did get on your scale. Are you ready to reveal to us? Do we need a big gay drum roll?
Yes.
A big gay one?
Do we have the big gay drum roll? Are you ready to give us your official...
How about a big belly flap?
Oh, jeez. Are you ready to give us the official gay phone operator weight on October, what is today, 26th, 2004?
Yes. 380 pounds.
Oh, yes!
380, all right. Now we have a
You said it
starting
wasn't
point.
that close to 400. I mean, that's
I got really offended by that.
it's pretty close.
You were 380 even?
Yeah.
You weren't $3.80 and a quarter?
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
Gay.
Ooh, $3.79.
Are you okay, Gay?
I'm fine.
$3.80 is certainly the biggest you've ever been, because there was a time in the studio, I remember you weighing yourself, you were $3.20.
Those pre-E days?
It was $3.20.
Now, what have you done over the past $3.23? All right, whatever. What have you done over the past some odd months that allowed you to gain 60 some odd pounds?
I got a job, and I got out of control with fast food.
Well, then maybe...
out of control.
I don't want to put
You
that
know
on
what?
my
At least he admits
That's an honest answer. That ain't no
honest.
Ashlee Simpson, I'm a bunt dancer. That's an honest answer.
That is. And he at least recognizes that.
Maybe this new lifestyle of yours, one where you're working, isn't
Done
necessarily
wonders
as
for me.
good as it was when you were depressed and unemployed and without any money to buy any food.
But like he said, he got out of control with the fast food.
What a great name for a band, huh?
Out of control with fast food.
Playing live.
Much better when I was.
Of course, Jimmy Fred is raising his hand,
boy.
Gay. Now,
Oh, man.
given your honesty that you just laid out before us, I will give you the option of whether you want me to turn on his microphone or not. Of course, I'm going to do it. But I'll give you the option.
I prefer you not to.
You would really prefer me not to?
Yeah.
Come on, Gay. You got to hear what the man has to say.
No, you don't.
He's not a folk man. So, come on. He's raising his hand politely. He has something he wants to interject. Oh, jeez. That usually
Probably
perks Gay
jumping
up.
up and down.
He has something he wants to interject.
Fine.
And I think I should turn on his microphone. What do you say?
Oh, go ahead.
All right.
I'm not trying to rip him. Him breathing hard from the bathroom is enough ripping.
Oh, geez.
I wasn't in the bathroom. It was all the way on the other end of the apartment.
Oh, my God.
Well, how big is your apartment now? You moved out of Seattle in your big deluxe apartment in the sky over to West Seattle.
Yeah, I'm in the ghetto now.
He's in the ghetto,
wow.
but you have a bigger place than you had before, or what?
It's actually bigger, but it's nowhere near as nice.
So bigger isn't always better?
No.
What about the girth? Oh, just anyhow. So you have as far as square footage, your place is bigger now.
Yeah.
I
have a scale in the dining room.
The scale's in the dining room.
Maybe that's not the best place for it.
I don't eat in the dining room.
No, it is the best place.
That is the best place,
It's
because
the
when
only
he's
place
thinking
that'll
about...
fit.
All right, anyway.
It's the only place that'll fit.
What do you want to say there, Raymond?
Oh, basically, I wanted to update the listeners on the gay poll because that's one of the weight categories between 376 and 4 1/4 where gay falls in right now.
Okay.
Only 12% of the people believe he'll be that on October 14th.
So people have good expectations for you, gay phone operator.
Yeah, they're so positive.
Where will you be at your next birthday, which is a good solid year away from now?
Under 225.
You'll be 225 or under.
I believe him.
Yeah.
He says it. He says it without hesitation and with confidence. Terry, gay phone operator, has pledged that he will lose a good 160 pounds.
Yay!
And then, what is your strategy? What is your plan? I know that money is the greatest motivator that the world still has today, unfortunately. But what is your blueprint? How will you execute it?
Stopping with the fast food.
Good.
As soon as I lose enough
370.
weight that I can start exercising again,
Interesting.
and setting goals. I want to have a life. I want to be able to do things everybody else can.
Wow.
Do you have a little food journal?
What is?
No.
You should. They say that's really good.
That's how Terry weaned off men.
Yep.
Yeah, but the problem with the food journal is you don't write things in there that you're embarrassed of.
No, I did it for one day, and it was...
He was like a phone book when he was done with it, okay?
Back in the early 90s, Terry Free had a guide journal. Tito, 670 calories, a big mistake.
Oh, jeez.
Gay.
What?
A food journal. You're hearing it now from Terry and Steven. Are you going to take that to heart? Are you going to incorporate that into your plan or no?
I did it for one day, and I was...
You don't want to
shocked.
have a whole wilderness worth of trees ruined because he has to write so much.
But even though I understand what Steven is saying, but that's why they say you should keep a journal of your food because you are surprised.
Terry, he'd have writer's cramp by the weekend.
what you're eating and you realize, wow, You
well,
know,
no, and I
mean,
didn't think I was eating
as
that
much as you were. Right.
I didn't think I was eating that much, and one day for breakfast and lunch, I wrote down that I ate like 8 grandma's cookies and 3 pops, and it was 1,200 calories.
Right. Well,
so are you suggesting it would depress you to have to read, go back and look over what you've eaten over a given week, and that's why you're not going to keep a food journal? Maybe that's the point of it all.
No, it's not that it would depress me. It's just I realized how much I was really eating after doing one day.
Then you should keep doing it.
That's right. Keep a food journal so you could actually reflect and look concretely. Just at what you've eaten on a given day, each day in and day out.
But then you'll lie to the food journal. I had 1 grandma's cookie, even though you still had 8.
Wow.
Maybe you would, Stephen.
No, I'm saying that's where I fell apart in that whole scenario.
Stephen has kept a food journal.
But if you're not going to change what you eat, why write it down? Who cares? You're eating bad. So 9 hamburgers, big deal. You wrote it down.
Well, maybe time after time, day after day of reading that you've had 9 hamburgers will make you start to feel like, well, I don't want to keep reading this every day. I'll only have 8 today.
No, you just write it down and close it really fast. Never look at it again.
Then someone sneaks into your bedroom and reads your journal.
And also, too, I know that, if you do continue to go to the fast food restaurants, you can get the caloric values of their food and stuff
That's
now.
really not the solution, I don't think.
But Wendy says Mandarin oranges now.
To feel bad or to make changes.
Well, the bottom line, you hear some thoughts by Terry Free. You hear Stephen pitching in. There are callers on the line, Gay, that are coming with their advice. The reality here that I'm recognizing is that through it all, what seems to be coming to the surface is that in this time of yours, you got a friend.
You're down and trouble.
Yes? Sing along, Gay.
And you need
a helping hand.
Not a second helping.
Yes.
See, hot shots.
Oh, nothing. No, right.
Sing it loud, it'll make you feel good.
No, it's okay.
All right.
That was enough.
Huh? You want to slow dance with yourself? Go ahead.
And soon I will be there.
I'll just give myself a big naked hug.
Oh, jeez. Are you still naked?
I'm naked.
Oh, Lord. You sleep naked?
Yeah.
You don't gross yourself out sleeping naked?
That is kind of gross.
You want me to wear a shirt and then strangle myself in the middle of the night rolling over?
Even the...
Oh, Lord. No, just want you to roll over and strangle yourself.
You think even the bed bugs are happy about this, Terry?
No, they're on vacation.
That's why he doesn't have any.
Man. Gay,
What?
you said it, and we believe.
All you got to do is call.
1 year from now,
Yes.
And I'll
you'll be a mere shell of yourself.
There you go. There you go.
Whatever.
Then I'll find out people didn't like me because of me, not the way.
Oh,
yeah.
Who cares?
Fun.
Who cares?
Who cares?
All right.
I care.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Good luck, Gay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Wonder Years when I hear that song.
Right. You going to work today, Gay? You're going to take a sick day.
No, I'm going to work.
Right.
You know, it's better that you stay home because that way you don't get everybody else in your office sick.
Do you go to work?
I don't care. I need a job. I need the money. I'm going to work.
Right. It's fast food to buy, Terry. You got to hit those lines.
Go to work naked so you don't strangle yourself when you stand up real quick?
Makes sense to me, Gay.
I'm going to come sit on you, Steve.
Oh,
watch
something
out.
tells me wouldn't be the first time. Steven's like, are we pretending it's Christmas again?
T-Man. Sir, one more outburst, I will strangle you with my microphone wire. You understand me?
You're listening to The T-Man Show on Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Cube 93. The T-Man Show. 1-866-663-T-Man.
No food shortage for World Series fans, that is, if players are on target.
Oh.
The crowd will not have to run for the border tomorrow night if players from either team hit a Taco Bell sign left of center field in Busch Stadium.
Oh, geez.
Everyone in the country will get a free beef taco.
Everyone in the country
Wow.
gets a free beef taco, Terry.
Tasty.
Yes. It's like they throw you a couple of quarters. Here you go, everyone in the country. Enjoy. How much is like a hard, regular taco cost these days? About 69 cents?
59 maybe.
59 cents. All right, hey, I'm not scoffing at their generosity.
God, they're only 59 cents?
$3.80, Stephen. That's all I got to tell you. All right? That's what Gay said about eight months ago. They're only 59 cents?
You can see why it's addictive.
I bet when you buy 10, that's $6, like a normal meal.
Everyone in the country, all they have to do is hit that big bullseye out in left center field, Terry.
Everyone in the country will get a free beef taco. I like that. A spokesman for the Red Sox, for both the Sox and the Cardinals, have such strong run hitters, they say. The company is pretty optimistic about the prize, and if that's the case, you can get your taco on a designated day.
Well, how do we get your taco, baby?
So we'll all be rooting for some home runs for a free taco.
Could be a big free taco day.
Oh, man, that's getting nauseating, man. That guy should be arrested for sexual harassment of his coworker there, Terry.
Yeah.
Look at the way he looked at her and said that.
Could be a big free taco day.
Could be a big free taco.
Who does he think he is getting away with that?
Could be a big free taco day.
Of course, Jimmy Fred will have everyone in his family send them their coupons.
Probably.
Come on, you're not going to use that, are you?
Speaking of which, I'm getting a lot of these emails from people that want to come to the ham sandwich release party that are wondering if they're in, if they're out. What are we doing there? How many people have we called back?
Well over 1,000.
We've called back well over 1,000 people.
No,
we cannot fit well over 1,000.
No, I've received well over 1,000 emails.
Fine. How many people have we called back?
That would be 0.
Well, I'm glad we're cruising right along here.
Wow. What are we waiting for?
I'm waiting for your go-ahead.
Go ahead!
That's pretty clear.
No, I think
so, yeah.
Actually, if I'm being fair here, I think I told him to hold off on calling anyone back because we wanted to get closer to the date so we can make sure that Hammy and November 4th is his actual release date. You never know with these things, Terry.
Right.
One bad moment here, bad moment there. Before you know it, boop, you're at November 12th. So, but as it stands right now, the ham sandwich release party date is officially November 4th, which is important, Terry, because if you listened about a week or so ago, when the ham sandwich man was on the line from prison, his one request, when I asked him if he had one for his release party, is he said he wanted Akon to be there because he and his fellow roommates have certainly taken a liking to the Locked Up song that you may have just heard a couple of minutes ago on the old radio here, Terry.
Yeah.
And he asked me if I could do whatever it took to get Akon to his release party. A couple of phone calls later, Terry, as I read to you the other day on the air, we have a signed contract with Akon. He'll be flying to Seattle on the morning of November 4th. I think he's flying actually here November 3rd, and he'll be there live to perform Locked Up for the Ham Sandwich Man at his release party. Now you have about, 1,000 emails from people that want to come to the ham sandwich release party, and you were sitting around waiting for me to tell you when to start calling people back so they know if they're officially on the guest list. Is that right?
That is correct.
That's a nice, intimate gathering of people, 1,000.
Well, kidding. Not all 1,000 people, unfortunately, are going to be able to go. It's going to be your, how you say, crapshoot.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
Now, are people, how have they been? They've been going to the website to ask for an invite. Is that right?
Directly.
They've been requesting their invites through the tmanshow.com. Are they writing you anything specific? Are they writing certain reasons why they should be there? Are they writing little poems? Are they writing you little sonnets? What are they doing?
Some people are writing big stories. Some people are sending pictures. Some people are saying, I've been locked up and I want to be there for Hammy.
Oh, geez.
Some people are writing, invite me. Some people are writing nothing.
Yes.
Just giving their name.
This could be a big ghetto blitz day.
Yeah.
I was locked up for 20 years. I can relate. I got to be there, T-Man.
Great.
I got to compare shower stories with them.
Oh, my gosh. No.
Okay, well, this is the event, and it's going to be an amazing, once-in-a-lifetime T-Man in the Morning Show event.
Woo! Yeah.
We have the undisclosed location secured. No. We have the limousine ready to pick the ham sandwich man up at the gate.
Yes.
And if Hammy doesn't get released that day, we'll just pick up the next person that's on his way out. That's pretty much how it's going to work, Terry.
It's the Hammy.
Well,
this guy's release party.
We were told the ham sandwich man will be released at 5 a.m. on November 4th morning. if for some reason the paperwork is slow and he can't make his own party, we'll take the first person to come out of that gate that's released closest to 5 a.m. on November 4th, and we'll have a big old ham sandwich party.
Wow, sounds good.
Well, Terry, with Akon flying in...
You can't just say, oh, sorry, can you come back another day?
He's excited about performing for the Ham Sandwich Man.
Oh, good.
Made a couple of calls to Universal Records, and they changed his schedule around, and here he will be on November 4th.
It's going to be cool.
Now, who do we invite? Do we look through the emails and read them and actually sit down and try to figure out who most deserves to go, or just, like, make it a big old lottery kind of deal? What do you want to do, Terry? He says we have like 1,000 emails. 1,000 emails, what you said?
At least, yes.
I'd like to hear a couple of the emails.
Oh, jeez.
Of course.
All right. We can do that. Well, he was waiting for the go-ahead. I just say start going ahead right now.
And calling back.
Matter of fact, for the rest of this program, we'll just be periodically putting on your microphone as you call people throughout the day to tell them, yes, in fact, you have made the cut. You'll be at the ham sandwich release party. Congratulations. This will be something you'll tell your grandchildren.
So if you emailed your invitation, it's in his hands right now.
Is that right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that this is the first time I'm hearing about how people have sent pictures in. How women, obviously, I don't think men are very high on taking webcam pictures of themselves unless you're a gay phone operator.
Dude, look at me. Here's me on my Harley.
And sending them in. Unless you're Greg the Internet Guy or a gay phone operator.
Right.
By the way, congratulations to Greg the Internet Guy, who is getting married. This
No, come on.
This Saturday, Terry.
This one coming up?
It won't count like the front desk girl, huh?
Wait a minute.
He got engaged last Saturday, basically.
And he's getting married this Saturday.
Well, he got engaged a few weeks ago, and he's getting married this Saturday.
How long has he known this young lady?
Off and on for a number of years.
Young lady, okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Didn't know that was legal in here yet?
So finally he realized that she was the one after all
I
these
don't
years.
know what it was all about, Terry.
Well,
all I know is that I've been invited to the wedding, and I'll be there.
Is it a theme Halloween wedding?
Stay please.
You gotta dress up in a little costume.
All right. All I wanted to say for a quick moment, congratulations to him and his lovely bride.
Congratulations.
All right.
When does she do?
Oh, jeez. Terry,
Wow, Terry.
not everyone in the world takes the path that you've walked in life. All right.
Well, I
She's
didn't
not
get married
pregnant, to my knowledge. At least we don't know yet. Oh, just, did I say that out loud? Oh, just.
Well, it just seems a little...
No. I don't believe that they're expecting child. Terry.
Well, good.
All right.
All right.
They're just realizing, yes, there was a moment where the moonbeams hit each other just right, and they decided, hey, let's get hitched, baby.
And we can do it in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
Way quicker than the Riemann.
Yeah. Takes a year for him.
Are you calling people back right now? I hear typing. I don't hear calling.
I am not calling people as we speak yet.
You
I would
just
like to
told
speak to you
him.
about what qualifies people to be invited or not, because obviously...
That's what I was discussing, and I've come up with nothing, so I guess the answer is nothing.
You're putting it in my hands? Sweet.
You're entrusting him.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the-
I was saying, by the way, that I don't like the fact that he's telling me about how he's gotten all these pictures, and this is the very first moment that I'm hearing about it.
I believe...
So, under his mattress right now, unbeknownst to me, or
his
less
wife.
importantly, his wife, he's had more pictures of listeners probably than ever before. No, he's had a lot of pictures in the past.
Yeah.
I think you're forgetting to mention something, T-Man. The fact that you do not read my emails. You see an email from me and delete it, because I forwarded you pictures that have been sent to me for this.
I don't read your emails. All I need to see is Jimmy Fred Riemann on the send line.
Delete.
And it is an immediate delete.
I know that. I've sent you pictures.
I just save it as new in case he asks if I ever got it.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Well, the fact that you open all the spam and all that stuff, but not the ones
Right,
from him,
free
that's great.
Viagra and,
Well, free Viagra?
I'll send
Anyway,
it to you.
have pictures that you are claiming you try to send me. I don't believe. I've opened enough of your emails in the past to know that you don't send the pictures. You keep those to yourself.
It looks like he's sending the picture.
If someone sends a picture directly to me,
And
then
something,
correct, I will
something
save it.
tells
but not for
me.
like this.
I haven't done any homework or research on this. I haven't done any investigating. But something tells me if I were to do a minimal amount of investigation, he's just said a moment ago that no one's gotten a call back yet, that of all the people that have asked, that have requested to go to the ham sandwich release party, no one's been contacted yet. Something tells me that some of these women who have sent a couple of pictures will not be able to lie well enough to say that they haven't gotten a call back yet from Jimmy Frederick R. Raymond. Are you going to tell me you're going to stick to your story that no one who has requested an invite to the ham sandwich release party has been called back yet?
That is correct. I will say, let me preface
He's an Ashlee Simpson lying bunt wannabe.
It's an acid reflux.
No, I heard all I need to hear.
He may have that.
You know what? Just start calling people back. Start calling people back.
I think a good place to start is people who send pictures, if they're good looking, call them back first. That's a good place to start. He doesn't know
what to make him go home and get those.
I'm sure he has them on his computer still, right? He saves them all.
All right, listen. Since he's so angry right now because I turned off his microphone.
Yeah.
Because that's all I needed to hear, Terry. I don't want to hear some weasel-like excuse like he's with Carson Daly explaining himself. I just want him to start calling people back, and if he refuses to call, then I'll just have the listeners call us, and we'll start making a list of our own.
Okay.
We have to start doing everything on our own because our executive producer refuses to work. Then that's what I'll do.
All right.
Is there any way to send pictures right now live through the telephone lines, Terry? Why don't we get our pictures? Why does he get all these pictures?
I haven't gotten any.
Why do we allow all these emails to go to him? What are we thinking?
I don't know.
He's got a good relationship with the computer guys, I think.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Maybe he's marrying Greg, the internet guy.
Oh, wow.
All right, here's the deal. Who wants to come to the ham sandwich release party? I know that a lot of people have emailed in the past, but Jimmy Fred Riemann is pulling a strike, apparently. So 1-866-663-T-Man. If you want to come to the party, I'm going to start a list right here.
Okay.
Here's a Post-it. Let me start writing on it.
Post-it?
That's all I have, Terry.
More than that.
Well, it's a start. Yeah. If I have to start putting little Post-its all over the studio of people that actually will be on the guest list, then that's what I'll do.
All right.
In fact, you're writing in orange crayon. Also, doesn't look very professional.
You're on the air. Turn your radio down. Just taking the calls as they come in, Terry.
Hello?
Yes, who's this?
This is Kenny from Lakewood.
Yes, Kenny. What can we do for you, sir?
I was just trying to call in the invite. I've been locked up a lot.
A lot?
I mean, not recently, but
Ooh,
I spent a lot of
make us
time.
feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I spent like a year just...
And you think that's the most important qualification to being invited to the ham sandwich release party, that you have to be able to relate, Kenny?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Did we dare ask why you were locked up?
Because, just didn't want to get my stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
That's all, not going to probation and stuff. Those probation violations add up.
Yes, they do, Kenny.
That guy really pissed me off.
Terry, I'll give you the veto power on this first one. Is he in or is he out?
I gotta say no.
Oh, gee, how do you do that to Kenny, Terry?
Sorry, Kenny.
Jeez, Terry.
You gotta continue, getting to your PO and making sure that you're...
If he gets a note from his PO, he's in?
Maybe so, but
geez.
Doubtful.
Terry's worried about this party. It's her first party after getting 11 blood transfusions.
Yes.
Come on, Terry.
Sorry, Kenny.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
He's going to email you a picture of his middle finger later.
She'll be lucky if that's all she gets. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah. I want to come to the party.
How many times have you been locked up?
I've never been locked up, but
I'm sorry,
I like
Kenny.
Ham Sandwich Man.
Why?
Because he likes to do dishes and stuff.
That's a need of yours?
What?
You and him are going to get Calgoned all up at the big party there and really show people how to make it happen on a big party type moment?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Steven, I'll give you the veto power on this one. What is your name?
Jenny.
Jenny. Steven, Jenny would like to come to the party. Yes or no?
Well, Jenny, I would like to start inviting people to the party, but she's just not compelling enough.
Oh, wow.
So far, it's us and the Ham Sandwich Man at the Ham Sandwich release party.
Well, don't forget Akon.
Yeah, we'll have good seats for Akon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right up there live.
Man, this may be harder than I thought. We're going to be that tough on people that want to come to the party?
Oh, sure.
You gotta bring us something.
No.
Well, if that's the case, then just open the door and let everybody
people in like that? No, we have to have a guest list, Terry, or else it could be overrun. The Ham Sandwich Man has been through enough.
Well, then we do have to be a little bit tough.
Yes, Raymond.
Just trust in the Weeman, and I'll make sure people get invited fairly.
No.
He does have the pictures, Terry.
So get the pictures from him.
Well, he does have one ability that I have tapped into that at least is a little bit of a redeeming quality of his.
What's that?
He knows from a hot woman.
Oh.
All right. I guess.
A little bit.
Right. Maybe not. I don't know.
I really think that, you should see some pictures, too.
Right. After they've been through his little hands, Terry.
Okay, fresh pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Just send them
Well, next Thursday morning, we just don't want you to be angry with the people that are there.
Then again,
Right.
I just made a statement that I guess I immediately have to retract. All of a sudden, I got visuals of him pressing Marie up against the studio wall and tonguing her, Terry. How could I then claim that he knows from a hot woman?
Okay.
All right. Well, I am hot.
He knows from her, but he chooses not to be with them.
The one listener, he has indicated that he can identify a hot woman, and then he goes pressing Marie, of all listeners, up against a wall and starts tonguing her.
Yeah.
Just when we had forgotten about that.
Those two things are not related.
They are very, very
No,
related
they're not.
because of all the women that have been down here. If you're going to take your risks, if you're going to take your chances, like you did when no one was around, on a listener to press up against a wall, Marie is the last in line. All right? End of story. End of story.
Ariola's last in line.
I mean, didn't he ever have a chance with Constance the Bitchler at some point in time?
Bitch was fifth to last, Terry. Maybe she's towards the front. I don't know where she falls in. But I know Marie's
higher than Marie.
I know Marie is dead last.
Okay.
Areola just nosed her out. Wow. That's the truth.
Well, the new Areola.
The new and improved hairiest of Hollis, Terry, has just nosed her out. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I want to see if I get some tickets to the ham sandwich.
Why would you like to be there? Why? Answer me!
Meet the person who was on TV with the little ponytails talking about eating ham sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
She was way back.
Yeah, she goes way back.
Uh-huh.
Throwback.
Tell us about your life. How has it been going up till now?
Yeah, all right. Never been locked up, though.
Mm-hmm. Are you a married woman? Are you involved? Are you very single? What is your social status?
I'm very single.
Very single. As single as it gets? How old are you?
32.
You're 32. I mean, she's a minimum of 39, Terry.
Wow.
You're 32.
Yes.
What year were you born?
72.
Mm-hmm. All right. When's your birthday?
In October.
Well, it is October. Last I checked.
Almost done.
October.
When? October what?
Oh, come on.
So you're 33 then?
No.
It's got to be
Well,
next
if you were
week,
born in
then.
72, you're going to be 33 at some point in the next few days. If
Right.
you're not 33 already.
Right.
I don't think she's 32.
you got
She's
her.
not
You
32.
got her.
She's not 33. She's 54, Terry. Are we going to have the first person on the guest list be a 54-year-old?
I think so.
Well, I'm going to hand this one to the pastiest of Daves.
Oh,
boy.
pasty.
A pasty?
Yes.
Sounds like a nice enough lady, right?
She does.
She has obviously been listening to the show for some time. We're all feeling like this is an on-the-fence candidate. We're going to leave it to you.
Come on, Pasty.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh, she's begging.
Will she be at the ham sandwich release party? Yes or no? What you say goes.
I didn't like the fact that she wasn't truthful with us, so I'm going to say no.
Ooh.
Well, who's truthful about their age?
That's all I have to go on. Really.
Dave's got a lot on this. It might be the first party he's ever had.
No kidding.
He has to keep room for Sissy Sisterson to be invited. What is your name?
Slow dance with her in slow time.
What is your name?
My name's Tessa.
Tessa, you sound like a nice enough lady. I'm putting you on the list.
Oh,
wow,
you
overruled.
Yeah, screw Pasty Dave.
Oh, wow.
Tessa, you will be there.
Thank you very much.
And you are the first official listener
So now,
on the guest list. So at the party, you can tell everyone, she even woohoos, Terry.
she does.
You can tell everyone that you were the first invitee.
I sure will.
Okay. I'm
Now
sure that
tell
means
us
a
your
lot to her.
true age.
Yeah, now tell us your true age. Be honest.
Huh?
64. What's your true age? Don't lie. You're in.
It's
Nothing can
33.
take that away from you now.
I
What?
just realized today's date, 33.
30.
Just realized today's date.
I just realized what the year was, I think, today. Oh, it's not 87?
You know, you stop counting after 25.
Have you ever been married, Tessa?
No.
Tessa the undresser?
No.
No?
Never.
Why not?
It's just not, it's not something I'm interested in.
It's not something you're interested in.
Right.
Would you be with this overwhelming interest in, what's the thing I'm saying? Food?
And what?
Oh, just, never mind. Tessa, I'm looking forward to having you there.
All right.
All right, baby.
Okay.
All right. That's one, Terry.
Wow,
That's one.
Tessa
Now
is in.
it's us.
And Tessa.
It's Akon. It's Hammy, and it's Big Tessa.
Big Tessa. Oh, she is huge.
Oh, man. Federico. Wow. I'm excited about Tessa being there, Terry.
Good.
It's now a party, officially.
It is now a party. Okay, I'm getting tired of inviting people. It's too much work.
Wow, that was 4 people you talked to.
Right, Raymond. Raymond!
Hold on, please, Tessa. Yes, T-Man.
Oh, he was talking to Tessa. We will pretty much leave it for your discretion.
Has he called anybody?
All right.
Yeah, has he called?
I would like to periodically, as I said earlier, punch up your phone line and hear you letting people know that, yes, their email was a worthy and not a waste of their time type moment, because they are officially invited to the party.
I have to call each and every one of these people and invite them?
Well, how do you expect to invite them?
I usually do. They send me emails, so what I do is I send out an invitation, a nice, made-up email invitation.
You're going to send out an Evite?
I could do that if you'd like. Or
No.
You're cordially invited.
You're going to call back each and every person
What happens if they're
individually.
not there? No one ever answers their
Leave
phone.
a message.
Why is everything a struggle with this man?
All you asked him to do was just call him back.
Why is everything a fight?
I don't know.
He only calls back the hot ones. That's all it comes down to.
If you had left it up to him, Tessa would not be on the list.
No chance.
So he emails 1,000 people back with the same invitation. Then they all reply all to everybody, and then you got 6,000 emails.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. All right, the party's canceled.
Best of.
Okay. No, the party will be, as I said, Terry, an event to remember, one that has never happened, one that'll never be duplicated, and we will be able to invite an upwards of, let's cap it at like 200-300. All right? That's a party, right?
Yes, it is.
Or should I invite more or less? I think a nice 200-300 assembled bit of a crowd is a nice hammy release party type moment.
There you go. Perfect.
What about those dysfunctional...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's that, no, Steven?
Those dysfunctional family members, I mean, are they just automatically in, or do they have to call in?
Oh.
An interesting question.
Did you even consider that?
Always automatically invited to the in-studio Christmas parties we have.
Yes.
Should they be automatically invited, if they so choose, to come to the ham sandwich release party, Terry? Yes or no?
No.
Wow!
Oh, Terry.
Terry just not in a good mood this morning.
They have to call in, or what's the ruling, Terry?
I think they need to call in and ask for an invite.
Geez. All right.
Hey, this is Eyebrow Dad.
She was beautiful. She was young. She was innocent. She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had them all over the world.
1-866-663-T-Man.
If Akon starts lip syncing, we beat him down live at the ham sandwich release party, right?
All right.
But something tells me Akon is not a lip syncer, all right?
Gotcha.
He's going to perform live at the undisclosed location, Terry.
Locked up, they won't let me out. And I had a long day in court, stressed me out. Won't give me a bail, and can't get...
You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
I want to go to the party.
Oh. Well, this is an interesting sound, Terry.
Okay.
This is, how you say, a party sound.
Ah.
What's your name?
Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
Hi.
Sydney, you would like to be there. Why?
I don't get invited to parties.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Terry, maybe my read was way off on this one. Why don't you get invited to parties, Sydney?
Because everyone thinks I'm a good girl.
Everyone thinks you're a good girl, but the bad girl inside is raging to get out.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
She's locked up.
She is. What is the bad girl's name that's raging to get out, that's on the inside? I know you don't call her Sydney. What do you call her?
Oh, but I do call her.
You do?
I do. You can name me if you want to.
What does the bad side of Sydney offer us at the party at the ham sandwich release day?
Oh, an absolutely good time.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm reading a bathroom wall, Terry.
Call Sydney.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, people are calling, asking if it's too late to get into the party.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Raymond is telling him, since he's got over 1,000 emails, that the answer is yes, it's too late. But I don't know why he's doing that. I think people can still email.
Why not?
And they can get their ass in. Like Sydney here.
There you go.
Who's raging, have that bad side come a-flying out.
Yep.
She's a fraud, Terry.
The dark side of
She'll
Sydney.
get to the party, sit in the corner, say nothing to nobody, and act like she doesn't know what to do.
So you're saying that she's going to be a wallflower?
That's who Sydney will be. No, more like a bump on a log, Terry.
Wow, that's bad.
A bump on a log. I've heard this story before. I've heard this sound of fraudulent women before. She'll be a bunt on a log, Terry.
Party, I have to release.
It's a release party, and you have to release in your own right, is what you're saying?
Yes.
On a log.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
You're going to release on a log?
Not a log.
Oh,
It's not
jeez.
going to be a bump either.
Wow. But you have all these feminine kind of things that need to be worked through. Is that what you're saying?
That's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't need these possibilities.
I know.
I need guarantees.
Right.
All right? I don't deal in the world of possibilities.
Yep.
I deal in sure things.
Yep.
All right? Now, you said you'll be a fun party-going type.
Of course.
I need more specifics on what that precisely means. Go ahead.
Well, what do you need?
Oh, jeez. How much time do you have, baby? Yeah.
It's got quite a while if that's on the phone.
How old are you?
Tread lightly.
How
I'm
old
19,
are you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, 19?
Yes.
Perfect time.
Really?
For Hammy, I'm talking about. Hammy.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this now?
Oh, he's the ham sandwich man last I checked there, Stefan.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what I like just chilling, me and my old lady, eating a ham sandwich.
I don't think that was a quote directly from prison, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the ham sandwich man back in the day.
Yes.
Yes. He might be saying the same thing right now, but
I think romantic is just sitting down and what I like just chilling, me and my old lady, eating a ham sandwich.
Sydney, I do believe I have room for you on the guest list.
Oh, wow. Sydney's in?
Yeah, Sydney's in, Terry.
Wow. Congrats,
You
Sydney.
you see how that works, Terry?
I do.
Mm-hmm. You're a bunt on a log, you're in.
Oh, thank you.
But she's promised a good time.
I did.
Dark
I
side coming out.
Right. Sure. Believe me, we're not holding our breath.
Do you love Sydney?
Are you calling from work right now, Sydney?
I am.
What do you do?
I'm a receptionist.
Mm-hmm. Now we're getting somewhere. Hang on, Sydney!
Okay.
You're in!
Thank you.
You and all 300 pounds in!
Oh, wow.
That makes 2 guests and 750 pounds between the two, Terry.
And we're gay there?
We're close to the fire code. Gay phone operator wants to come now?
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
That's what he's saying?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At first he said he wouldn't be able to take off work. Now he's saying he's got work off?
He's going to try.
Oh, jeez.
Something tells me he'll get it done.
Is Chris from the Cuff flying up too?
No, Chris from the Cuff. I don't care if he flies up. It's not getting in this party. This is not a good, fun for the whole family, feel good, in-studio Christmas party that's out of studio, Terry.
All right.
This is a hardcore raunch session.
Whoa!
Or something close. I don't know. Who knows what the hell this is? I don't know what this is.
Well, it's to honor Hammy. I mean, you don't need Chris from the Cuff there. You
That's
wouldn't want
right.
that.
I don't think Chris from the Cuff is the best way to honor the ham sandwich man unless prison's brought about some changes that we don't want to know about.
Where he might appreciate Chris.
All right.
Well, who fled the city so he could get away.
That's right. Gay phone operator gets too close to you, you flee the city.
Steven making gay cry today. That's real nice.
He was already calling in sick anyway.
All right. So far we have 3 guests, including gay phone operator.
Right.
And yet we're over fire code. So we only have room for about 102 or 200 more. Anyhow.
If one of our first 2 guests leave, gay can come in, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Anyhow,
Outside wait.
in the meantime, Terry, as Jimmy Fred Riemann continues to book people on the phone lines right now as we speak.
Is it too late? It is not too late to get invited.
Yes,
What's your
it-
name? Hi, Michelle.
Oh, my
How
God.
are you?
Listen, that is dirty as it gets.
He does.
Are
He
you
sounds
of age?
so sneaky.
I hope his wife heard him say, and the way he said, hi, Michelle, in a little creepy way.
Yeah.
In a little teeny-weeny creepy way.
Hey, Michelle.
Now, if that was Earl from Tukwila,
Right.
you think he's getting in?
Hi, Earl.
Ain't happening.
Earl would have been hung up on.
Right. No question.
Earl, why don't you
Why are you being so nice to Michelle there?
Hold on 1 second. The teammate's talking to me. Hold on. What,
Why are you being so nice to Michelle, we want to know?
Because she's being polite to me. She's
is
she's
that
not
right?
Like calling, hey, hook a brother up, man.
Mm-hmm.
I get 500 calls a day asking me to invite him to the release party, and if I hook every brother up, I can't invite everybody. We'll have 5,000 people there.
But if you're a woman, call up and you'll get the smooth treatment.
He's just so wrong. So wrong. You should be hooking the brothers up. Come on.
No, they have to email.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll email my foot in your ass, you little shrimp. That's what they're probably saying to him. Because they don't get the hi, Michelle's.
Jeez. That's awful.
What's your number?
It's too confusing how to get there. I'll just pick you up in the morning.
As a matter of fact, maybe we need to map out the best way to get there ahead of time, so I'll be there later this afternoon.
But I live across the street from there.
That's fine. There could be traffic.
That light never changes.
I mean, is that all you need to hear, Terry, to prove my point? Hi, Michelle.
Oh, I know.
You don't even know what this one looks like.
I know.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking to somebody. Anyhow, I told you periodically we'll be turning on your microphone. Even knowing that, he can't be on his best behavior.
Yeah.
How many times have I told him, we'll be turning on your microphone periodically to hear you booking people that'll be coming to the to the ham sandwich release party.
Plenty.
And yet, he can't resist. Hi, Michelle. Are you into 5'2" guys?
You want to do what? Is that F as in Frank?
And Terry, what else is going on in this world? What else is happening, please?
Well, here's something for you. Julia Roberts is making her husband, Danny Motor, wear an empathy belly while she's pregnant. You know, she's due with twins.
Yeah, that is correct. All right. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
T-Man Show, thanks for holding.
Oh, you're a brother?
Yes.
I ain't hooking you up.
John never gets this treatment either.
Mm-hmm. Hi, John.
Yeah, you don't hear that.
Yes, Terry, you were saying what now?
I was telling you how Julia Roberts is making her husband wear an empathy belly.
Are you serious?
Pregnant?
Let me tell you, being married to Julia Roberts just seems more and more like, oh, I'm missing out on so much, Terry. I don't get to wear I don't have a wife that forces me to wear an empathy belly so I can understand what she's going through.
Well, you know, she is carrying twins and all.
Mm-hmm.
He actually wore it in front of his friends and everything.
Oh, my goodness.
That's great. Yeah, I'm here for the game, guys. You might as well just put the beers right here on my stomach.
Jeez, imagine.
I'm sure Danny Motor is at the point now where he's loving his life.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure he is.
Let me just get the jugular of mine stuck in the motor. He has to wear an empathy belly for how long, Terry? A couple of hours? No. A couple of days? No. Probably until she gives birth.
Probably, knowing her.
Mm-hmm. What else? What else is happening? Nice.
Also, I got a story here out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A woman has been charged with soliciting men online to rape a longtime friend. She was inviting men to somebody else's house, although she would come online and say it was her.
We've had a story like this, unless I'm having deja vu, or unless I had a dream like this, or else unless...
No, you're right.
Subconsciously, I've been going through some thoughts of my own.
We did talk about something similar to this. Yes.
This is a woman who went online trying to get a friend. Were they in a fight?
It was a former friend of hers.
A former friend. That's more the reason not to have any former friends out there these days.
Yeah.
There's so much access to the world through the internet that this friend that you just had a fight with could be plotting to have you raped right now.
Yeah.
How did she go about having her friend raped? The usual way?
I guess so. Well, she went online as Cocaine Kitty 2003.
That usually gets people's attention.
I guess so.
Cocaine Kitty 69 will just be the added bonus. Cocaine Kitty 2000?
2003. In fact, they say that she chatted with more than 200 men online about having sex.
Trying to find the best man for the job to have her friend raped?
Mm-hmm.
Her former friend, you say?
Her former
friend raped.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Has she been arrested, Terry?
Yes, she has. She's been arrested and charged.
You just can't get away with having your former friends raped like it used to be?
I guess not.
I see.
Thanks to caller ID, they say.
Where does one go to get their friends raped, Terry? Because I got a couple of people who have been bugging me lately. Where do I go, Terry?
They say that 5 men actually showed up at the victim's door.
Is that right?
Oh, my
5
gosh.
different men showed up at her door. Yeah, I'm here for the rape. I see you already have someone. I'll just sit out here in the waiting room.
I'll take a number.
Yeah, I'll be next. I'll be patient. Do you have any magazines? 5 men showed up at her door for the rape.
Yes. That's unbelievable.
So you don't have access to email at all. So you can't do like the online chatting with your friends or anything like that?
And then he puts people down that don't have a home computer.
I know.
You know how to use a computer, sir?
Well, go out to your local library like a poor person does. Why do you have to be so condescending to everyone you talk to? Why?
You're condescending to me every day.
That's different. You deserve it.
But he's not condescending to everybody.
Not Michelle.
And the people on the phone lines definitely don't need to be treated in a condescending way by you, of all people. A non-full-grown man is on the end of that. They have to think to themselves, I'm being talked to like this by a 5'2" little hack. Does it get any worse than this? That's what they must be thinking to themselves, Terry.
Yeah, but he's the gatekeeper.
Oh, jeez. He does have that kind of power.
Well, that's because you gave him
Well,
that
Terry, I'm
power.
too lazy to... What do you want me to do? You want me to start calling everyone back that's going to be invited to this party?
You want T-Man to look through 1,000 emails?
I'll tell you what. No, I will tell you what. Since you just made a little funny there, Kill Breath, at the end of this show, yes, that even illustrates the point that you should start emailing now more than ever before if you want to request an invite to the ham sandwich release party. At the end of this show, I will sit down with a stack of requests for invitations to the ham sandwich release party, and I will read them, Terry.
Wow.
Whoa, you'll read them?
Hey!
You'll read them?
Yes!
Woo-hoo!
And I will have my own personal stack of people who are invited.
All right. And then
Hey, wait, don't forget about the ping pong tournament upstairs at 10:15.
Okay, maybe I'm out then.
So much for that.
Yes, sir. It's going well. Yourself? Okay. Hammy is super nice. So you live in Spokane, so you're going to drive up here, like, you're going to leave at like 2 in the morning to be up here for the party?
You know, he's trying to hang up on him.
Oh, I know.
Well, he's trying to find a reason.
In all sincerity, I've received over 1,000 emails. I need something to distinguish you. Hammy has met a lot of people downtown, whether it be in Bellevue.
This man sounds nice
great.
enough. Let him in. He wants to come from Spokane, for goodness sake.
He's coming all the way.
Tell him he just loves dangling people. He loves having the carrot and dangling in front. Put this person on the list immediately.
All right, T-Man says you're in.
I don't still. I mean...
My goodness.
Why does he make him jump through hoops?
Because this is his moment, Terry. That's why.
His shining moment?
This is his greatest feeling.
Maybe he didn't like the cute Hammy story. I mean, I thought that was nice.
Yeah.
The guy says, he met Hammy, he liked Hammy, he would like to come and celebrate his release.
With 1,000 people invited, you need an angle. The guy tried to come up with an angle and had a good one. I met Hammy.
And he shot him down.
That's my angle. Let me in.
I live in Spokane. I'd love to be over there.
All right, back to having your friends raped. What happened there now, Terry?
This woman, it was a 29-year-old woman who was trying to get a 58-year-old woman raped.
Yes, and they were friends. Why are 29-year-old women and 58-year-old women friends to begin with?
I don't know. They apparently she was the mother figure that this 29-year-old woman may not have ever had in her life.
Something went wrong.
Something went awry.
And she made a strong effort, strong enough that she talked to 200 different people, and 5 showed up at this woman's door to rape her.
Yes.
And she made it seem all along like she was the one who they were coming to rape, and she wanted it.
Right. Yeah, and then she gave the other address.
And don't worry, no means yes.
Right.
Only if you hear the code word banana should you stop raping me. That's sick, Terry.
I know.
We're not having a release party for this woman when she gets... Okay, maybe we will.
It's unbelievable.
Now, is there any possibility that the 58-year-old woman needed the action? Oh, jeez! All right, Terry, did I say that out loud? Okay, maybe that was a mistake.
Wow. She's like, who's next? Bring it on, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Send me more.
Right. It's the best present I ever got.
The 28-year-old, or what was it, 29-year-old,
woman,
sat there online making guys believe that they were coming to her house. Well, wouldn't they know? Oh, she posed herself as a 58-year-old online. I get it. All right, makes sense. Right, sure.
There you go.
Yes. Now let's go back to something that doesn't make sense.
You're trying to get an invite to the party.
Hearing a lot of guys on these phone lines, Terry.
I know.
The last 3 callers that I punched up his line, I'm hearing male voices.
What?
This will not, although maybe men can relate a little bit more to a release party atmosphere than women, this will not be the proverbial sausage fest.
No.
Yeah, not for Hammy. He requested lots of women.
The ham sandwich request, the hammy request is mounds of women.
Yes. Didn't you want some models, too?
Now, Mama Joy has nuts, Terry.
Yes, they
Mounds don't. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
Got it.
Keep that in mind. If anything, the ratio has to be split down the middle. I'm not saying guys can't come; they can.
Right.
Hey, T, this guy just cursed me. Can I hang up on him?
This guy's cursing at you?
Yeah, he just called me an
No.
He's invited.
Put him immediately on the list.
You want to? He thinks you want to talk to him because he called me an effing idiot. So feel free to talk to him.
Now that would
I
encourage.
don't need to be talked to like that, T-Man. He's on line 22 if you want to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's this guy's angle.
Gotta have an angle in life.
Sir, you've been swearing at Jimmy Fred?
Yes, sir. I told him that I couldn't get to a computer till I was one of the poor people that I need to go to a library because I'm in the middle. I just moved to Spokane. I'm in the middle of switching everything over.
A lot of Spokane listeners want to come to this party, Terry.
All I wanted to do was come to the party, and I told him, I said, so I'm going to have to petition again and try my luck again. I was barely able to get through, and he said, you just got to get to a computer.
Wait. How did he say it, sir?
You just got to get to a computer. I'll tell you what, if you let me go, I'll wrestle his ass.
Oh, jeez. Well, no, that's Christmas party events. This is just a big, happy day.
Yes, it
That's
is.
all
It's
this
a celebration.
I told him please and thank you, sir, before he was rude, though.
This is a celebration. The in-studio Christmas party is where we settle all family business. This is not about that. This is just about a happy occasion. Sir?
Yes?
I don't see any reason why, if you want to make your way over from Spokane, you shouldn't be invited. Now, what, was it that reason that you decided to call him an effing idiot, or was there something else that happened?
No, because...
Or does the phrase just fit in general?
I think it was just years accumulated of listening to him. I was nice the whole time.
Yeah.
Until then.
Yeah, but words hurt nonetheless.
Stephen, you get the final word. Is there any questions you want to ask this man before you decide whether you want to invite him or not?
No, you're in.
Oh, geez. Sounds good. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Adam, sir.
Adam, sir. Hang on the line, Adam.
Thank you.
All right?
All right, Adam.
All right.
Nobody parties harder than Spokane people, by the way.
Is that right?
Oh,
That's true.
jeez.
I've been asked to go to Spokane so many times.
Hey,
it's all they do.
I've yet to show up there, Terry. Am I missing out on a
I
big
hosted a party
Spokane
bus
party?
and I barely came back alive. Shocking that I came back alive when I went over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When the bus driver's pulling over at 7-Eleven at 1 a.m. to make sure we buy beer before it closes. On the way to the bar.
That's a good party bus sign.
The T-Man.
Well, if you want to get her in the sack, just tell her you love her. That's how I was duped.
Cube 93. The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Something like that is just kind of scary.
Tonight, the Seattle teenager still remembers his face-to-face encounter with a stranger who tried to sexually attack him inside the food court of the Northgate Mall.
Asked me.
You hear about this, Terry? This man was minding his own business at the Northgate Mall, and out of nowhere, a stranger jumped on his back and made sexual type movements.
Oh, really?
Hot dog on a stick freaks people out, man.
Wow.
Gay phone operator will be at the Northgate Mall later today buying a Cinnabon. In hopes, Terry, in hopes.
Look at me, I'm a damsel in distress.
Yes.
I'm a damsel.
I'm all alone here at the Northgate Mall.
I swear.
Something like that is just kind of...
Chubby bottom.
Something like that is just kind of scary.
Tonight, this Seattle teenager still remembers his face-to-face encounter with a stranger who tried to sexually attack him inside the food court of the Northgate Mall.
Unbelievable.
Asked me if I wanted to play and jumped on my back.
Wow.
And saying this is how we play.
In that order?
Do you want to play?
He asked first, and before the answer was even given, or if the answer was not in the affirmatory, Terry, he still jumped on his back.
Asked me if I wanted to play and jumped on my back. And saying this is how we play. And then started to move the lower part of his body. In kind of a sexual way.
This high school student says the man first approached him saying he was a friend of one of his classmates.
He claimed to know a friend of mine and went to his church.
I fall for that every time I know that, too.
Yeah. Is that how you...
Oh, you know, a friend of mine. All right, well, get on my back. What are you waiting for?
He claimed to know a friend of mine and went to his church and convinced me that he actually did know him.
This student says a man matching the same description attacked one of his friends at this North King County High School.
Oh, it is.
The school principal asked us not to identify the school until he can notify parents of the crime.
Yes.
The larger guy was just standing over him.
Right.
And,
yeah, sure. Right.
It was like, don't you want to play with me? And I guess the school called the cops.
The victim has seen the suspect at the Northgate Mall before. Wow. He wants him caught before he strikes again.
Oh,
just to stop, because that's not something that, should be happening.
Fine.
Now, both Shoreline Police and Seattle...
It's a little bizarre, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. A stranger who jumps on other strangers' backs right there in the middle of the food court at the Northgate Mall.
That's a step up from groping, huh?
Now, I know that your thyroid starts raging by these food courts, Stephen. This wouldn't by any chance... Oh, never mind.
No, I can't jump that high.
Yeah, Stephen's got an out.
He's weighted down.
Shoreline Police and Seattle Police are investigating these attacks. Now, authorities describe the suspect as a white male in his 20s. He's about 6 foot tall. He's about 230 pounds.
Pasty! Where'd he go? Where is he?
He's on a soup run.
Yes, a soup run.
Convenient timing for his soup run.
Getting soup at Northgate today?
It's not going to get off that easy.
Right. I'll take the cream of him. Full cup.
Piping hot, please.
We're not getting soup in Northgate.
As a white male in his 20s, he's about 6 foot tall. He's about 230 pounds.
Pasty, are you a white male?
I am.
Are you, about 6 feet tall?
Just about exactly.
And what would you say you weigh?
Right now, I'm tipping the scales at 235.
Oh, well, so it's wrong.
Well, what's 5 pounds either way?
As a white male in his 20s, he's about 6 foot tall.
How old are you, Pasty?
I'm 27.
He's about 230 pounds. He has a round face and is clean shaven.
Pasty, do you have a mustache, beard, or anything of the sort?
No, none of that.
So you'd call yourself clean shaven?
I would do that, yes.
And last I checked, your face pretty round, right?
Yeah, I do kind of have a round face.
He has a round face and is clean shaven.
And a lot of time during your days that you have to fill on your own, using your own imagination, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, he's guilty of sin, too. All right.
Not our little Pasty.
What does the 233? What does Pasty do during the days? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
He's a single man.
Yes.
Limited friendships.
As a white male in his 20s, he's about 6 foot tall. He's about 230 pounds. He has a round face and is clean shaven.
See, that just seals the deal, because Pasty's face is about as round as it gets. All right, just an absolute circle.
It's like Charlie Brown, huh?
Wow.
And by the way, when I was laying the story down, he runs over and turns it off in the middle of it for no reason.
So you got this audio footage for us, is that right?
Yeah, I was laying it down.
Hotshot brought in this audio footage, and you're telling me that while you were laying it down so we could play it on the air, Pasty came over and hit stop on the recording machine, recording device.
He stopped. Yeah, he stopped it.
Pasty,
guy who records stuff every day.
Do you have an explanation for us as far as that's concerned, Pasty?
A complete bonehead move. I just saw something going on the board and I turned it off and I didn't even see it was.
Oh, is that about a bone?
It was just a little mistake on my part. Nothing intentional at all.
Was it just a mere mistake, or was it a very well devised cover-up?
No, it was just a mistake, I promise.
And was it just a mere little innocent run that he's on right now? Or was it a very well-constructed and orchestrated fleeing of the country that started now?
I'm going to have a note on my car that says, play that again, I'll kill you. Like little kids writing.
Has he ever done that before? Just stop something in the middle of it?
Pasty, if I told you that there was a man on the loose that is jumping on strangers' backs at the Northgate Mall, how would you respond to that?
I would be a little nervous about that.
And it would have you in, if you had to go to the Northgate Mall, in a full shield of armor, of course, if you had to go buy a pretzel or whatever may strike your fancy at that moment, right?
Right.
I see. So that's the only thoughts that come to your mind. That's unfortunate. Man, I hope they get this guy. Pasty?
Uh-oh. He's got.
He got merely just randomly disconnected, Terry?
Yeah.
Or did he get so? I didn't get the point. Because he's not on the line anymore.
No, I know.
He has dropped off the phone line. He has had enough of this.
He's going to blame it on a bad cell
Or maybe he's hearing a calling right now at the Northgate Mall. Oh, he's calling the hotline back. Oh, you just got dropped, right? Can you hear me now?
You're on top of Queen Anne Hill. There's radio waves going around. I always lose coverage.
Oh, he's got a million excuses.
It's the band's fault.
All those radio waves that are circulating all through Queen Anne. Let me tell you, every time I touch a person that lives on Queen Anne, the radiation is just killing me, Terry.
Watch out, there's one there, Pasty.
I want you to know my location, too.
Okay. So far, so good, Pasty. We have you shortly. You're still in the clear.
Don't go any further north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cairo TV's up there right now watching him.
Well, then,
watching him jump on somebody.
We work and there's SPD.
Well, somebody's jumping on strangers' backs, Terry, in their mid-20s with a round face.
I know.
They obviously are doing it then to frame Pasty.
Oh.
Because they've described Pasty to a T. Just jumping on people's backs.
And having at it.
The larger guy was just standing over him, and it was like, "Don't you want to play with me?" And I guess the school called the cops.
The victim has
something like that. It's just kind of scary.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I would say.
You had a great day.
Of course.
The times you've had men randomly jump on your back. That was scary for you.
Yeah, in the food court, me, if I wanted to play, and jumped on my back, and saying, "This is how we play," and then started to move the lower part of his body, in kind of a sexual way.
What are they playing? I wonder.
Stephen, you should take classes at the local junior college.
Yes. If you want the answers to this, I think I know where we'll find you later today, Stephen.
Right.
Stephen sounds curiously aroused. We'll leave it alone.
She was beautiful. She was young. She was innocent. She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had them all over the world.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Man, just leave me alone. I got the Raymond telling me a million things and I can't understand anything that he's telling me.
So, what's new?
He's making it seem like it's very important.
Okay.
You get to tell me one thing right now. What's the most important thing of all the things you just told me that I didn't hear one bit of it?
Oh, boy, the Eagles look good.
Yes. If it's the Eagles look good, I just want one thing. What's the most important thing I need to know right now?
Well, there's a woman that is down here to see us that you signed off on yesterday.
I signed off on yesterday?
Yes.
I don't sign anything. Or are you just saying figuratively?
Figuratively, you signed off.
What does that mean? I signed off on it yesterday.
As you were leaving yesterday, I explained to you that there was a woman who emailed us who wanted to come down. I told you a little bit about why she wanted to come down.
I didn't listen to anything you said. So if I just said yes, that's fine. That doesn't mean I signed off on it. So I know nothing. I know nothing about this. You're telling me there's a woman outside right now?
Yes, that's correct.
And I know nothing about why she's serious. You better explain it from the very beginning.
Because I explained it to you yesterday.
You think I was listening? Do you really think I was listening?
Well,
just because you stand there and you look like you're looking at him.
You said I was on my way out when you were telling me, right?
That's correct.
That's all I was thinking about.
I'm leaving.
Why do I even try to explain things?
I'm leaving, and I want this little man out of my path as quick as possible. Whatever I have to say to make that happen is fine with me.
Right.
Now I am interested in hearing why this woman is down here since I signed off on it. What is she here for?
She is here. She is in a national sorority for women. Phi Beta Psi or something like that.
Right.
And they are doing...
I'm almost trying to listen right now, Terry, and I'm
losing interest.
I can feel myself starting to tune him out. Yes, go ahead.
Turn off the Xbox first.
Basically, she had emailed me to see if she can come down. She's part of a nude calendar.
I remember none of this.
Well,
You're making me seem like I'm hearing this for the second time, right?
I told you about a nude calendar yesterday and everything.
I have no recollection whatsoever of this, so I must have
That's
really...
unbelievable. That's one of the words that should perk your ears up. Nude.
Fine. That's why I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I hear this yesterday? I didn't hear any of it. Go ahead.
The little man was telling you about it.
I signed off on it, Terry.
You did sign off.
Right. It was very important to you. So I signed off. Okay, so she's here. She's nude or what?
She is not nude as we speak.
Uh-huh.
No, she has brought down a nude calendar that she is the month of January for.
Wow, there you go.
It is to help fund cancer research.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, it is. It's
I don't understand any of this, and this is too much for me. Are you kidding me? She's going to be all with her charities and everything. Fine. It sounds to me. How old is this woman?
She's 36. Doesn't look it.
36.
Wow.
Whoa.
She's January.
I knew she was past college because she said she was an adult sorority, but I didn't think she was 36. She sounds to me like a woman who just couldn't grow up.
Okay.
All right, and wanted to be in a sorority her whole life because that was her most greatest days of living, and she couldn't find anything to duplicate that, so she found a way to justify being in a sorority the rest of her life. And this cancer-smancer crap, she could care less.
Well, she is a new member. She just went through pledge and initiation, and she had mentioned that she was hazed as well, like a normal sorority fraternity format. But this is for adult women who have an interest in somehow or have been affected somehow by cancer.
How has she been affected by cancer?
She had cervical cancer.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, so she's a survivor.
Yes.
Aren't we all? What is? All right. What does she look like?
She's pretty. Redhead, but not... I see she looks like an older Lindsay Lohan.
All right, whatever. Go get her. Let's talk to this woman who's a 36-year-old woman in a sorority.
Yes, and who's nude
who has a
in a
nude
calendar.
Yes,
It's January.
Let's meet her and talk, and he's on a first-name basis with her. He's calling her AJ, is that what I heard?
I think so,
AJ?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
If a dude walks in, I am...
Guy in a towel. I'm March.
Right.
Yeah, but you signed off on it, don't forget.
That's right. I signed off on this statement. This is something I had to have on the program. You're AJ? Yes. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. What's the deal about being a 36-year-old woman in a sorority? What's that all about?
Kind of like old school, huh?
You think? Are you a woman who just couldn't find your way in life, so you just decided to make it all college all the time, or what?
No, actually, it's for a great cause.
Oh, it is?
Yes, the sorority is based on cancer research.
I believe it's for a great cause, AJ. I don't doubt that, but maybe that's your rationalization for being in this sorority that you so apparently desperately need to be in, or am I off on this? Do you love being in a sorority?
I love it.
Do you have all these sisters now that you call, you hang out with, you
Yes.
get all stupid with, and all that
Exactly.
other stuff that you did in
The
college?
sisterhood. Yes, we all stick together.
It's kind of a yah-yah sisterhood as much as it is I couldn't grow up and leave college kind of thing, right or wrong?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So you guys got together, and you have 12 ladies that are all part of a completely nude calendar?
It's 19, actually.
19
bonus,
women?
yes.
Bone what?
There's a bonus,
All
not
right.
just 12.
And
So-
you are all naked, completely without
We are
an article.
entirely naked.
Between the 19 of you, there's not an article of clothing
No clothing.
on anyone in this
Maybe
calendar.
props, but no clothing.
Props.
Yes.
All right. You want to tell us about these props?
They may be a boa. They may be a book. A chair.
So it's like those old ladies and calendar girls who had stuff in front of them.
Whatnot. An arm.
An arm or two hanging around here or there.
An arm.
Yes. Now, you're hoping to sell these calendars in mass force to raise awareness and monies for the cancer researchers of the world?
Exactly. What we're doing is kind of a twofold thing.
Oh, I bet it
Awareness
is.
of Phi Beta Psi.
Actually, just folded it a third
Big
time.
nose.
Wow.
Big news.
Jeez, that's a big day for you, T-Man.
Wow.
Awareness of Phi Beta Psi, that we raise all of our funds that go to cancer research.
Yeah.
And cancer research awareness.
Now, if there's a 36-year-old that needs to be naked in a calendar, I would probably nominate you ahead of a lot of 36-year-olds. I'll tell you that.
Very good.
I can't believe you're 36. You're a good-looking 36-year-old, and you obviously know that.
Thank you.
Now, you're in this calendar. Do you have a month to yourself, or do you share
yes.
it with arms and other women?
No, it's just me. I'm January.
You're Miss January.
Yes.
So as soon as you open the calendar, you see AJ.
Actually, we have a cover girl first.
And you wanted to come down here,
Yes.
but you didn't bring your calendar girls.
I did. Oh, not my calendar girls, no. But I brought the calendar.
Oh, you did?
On a disc.
On a disc?
On a disc? Jimmy Fred.
Oh,
it's like a
jeez.
slideshow.
Jimmy Fred's keeping this disc to himself, obviously.
It's under his mattress.
If she didn't mention the disc, we would have never known about this disc.
Exactly.
When does the hard copy of the calendar
Oh,
come
jeez.
out?
November
it's out right now,
13th.
Terry.
Oh,
The calendar. It comes out when?
November 13th.
November 13th.
Yeah, it'll be available.
Where's it going to be available? Where are
It
you
will
selling
be,
it?
we have 103 chapters in 14 states.
So this is a national,
It
adult, female, little, it's a sorority.
It's a sorority.
And
All the women in this calendar are cancer survivors.
But not all the women in the sorority.
Not all the women in the sorority.
But all the women in this calendar are cancer. So 19 cancer survivors got together and got naked.
Exactly. For cancer.
Now, of these
research.
19 women that are in this calendar, be honest with me.
Yes.
How many look good?
Well, the photographer did a great job, so we all look very good. Very, very good.
Are you a married woman?
I am not.
You're not.
I'm not.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
You're very single. Were you ever married?
Yes, I was. I was married for 15 years.
Why didn't that work out? What happened there?
We just grew apart, you know.
Because you couldn't get as into him as you could the sorority? Is that pretty much the way it was?
Actually, I'm a new member of the sorority.
You just joined the sorority?
Yes. I am a new member, so.
How did you hear about the sorority?
Something about this just is a little peculiar, and you hate to have to trample all over it, Terry, because it's all about cancer and cancer
Right.
research.
Well, and this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It is. But also, we
Do
want
you
to
wanna-
make a point that cancer, there's all kinds of cancer.
Yes.
And it affects every type of person out there, man, woman, whether it be breast cancer, colon cancer, you know,
Children
whatever.
even, yeah.
There's a cancer
Children,
for everyone.
yes.
Okay.
Plenty to go around.
Cancer everywhere.
Right.
Yes.
You get a cancer.
I think I got just ate cancer.
And you would like to make this, the ultimate goal is to make this calendar such the blitz of a sale type calendar that it, in itself, ends any worries about cancer for the future because you raised enough money to put it all in the pockets of the researcher companies and they find a cure.
Cancer is an aggressive disease, and we need to be aggressive. In
Well, it sounds like you're describing me too.
Aggressive disease?
Yeah. Need to put an end to it now.
that.
Anyhow, well, it sounds like nice work.
It
huh,
does,
Terry?
yes. Very good.
Are you picturing her naked right now, Terry?
I'm trying.
Sure.
Oh, Terry.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you look better naked than with clothes on or no?
I don't know.
Why is the Raymond raising his hand?
I have just looked through the calendar.
Oh, now he's sharing it with us.
See, he was all quiet
No,
in there.
Stephen is correct. It is very similar to the movie Calendar Girls. I would say
Yes.
that AJ is at least 20 years younger than any woman in the calendar.
Wow.
So you're telling me you're 36 and everyone
Yes.
in this calendar is in their 50s and naked?
They range from 36
Yeah,
to 86.
you're the youngest one on the calendar.
By far.
Actually, there's a 33-year-old.
All
Which
right.
one of those girls is 33?
All right.
Oh, my
Easy,
God.
little fella. Miss April.
Jimmy Fred.
Miss April is 33.
No, it's for a good cause.
How
I'll buy one.
old? How old is Miss April? Yeah, I'm sure you are. How old is Miss April? I mean, 2 lunches.
Checks in the mail. Sure.
Yeah.
Miss April, how old does she look there?
I have to go. It's a slideshow, so I have to get to
He has to go through the slideshow again.
So, are you expecting?
Here, I'm going to turn it real quick. This is AJ right here.
Do you have projections for how many calendars you expect to sell? I mean, let's be honest. You have women that are in their 80s in this calendar that are naked. Do you think
And
maybe that is?
I know a lot of people don't want to see an 80-year-old woman naked.
But you believe there are some people that do.
Well, for a cause.
For a cause.
Exactly.
Oh, it's for a cause. Look at
Gotta
her.
have a cause.
Gotta look at this 86-year-old vagina for every angle because
No,
it's for a
no
cause.
vaginas. No vaginas are shown.
Oh, just.
No.
Well, but you're naked.
But we are naked.
You want to sell calendars or not? Jesus.
So you're,
Just say vagina.
you're tastefully,
80-year-old vagina.
you're tastefully photographed, so there's no VJ
Exactly.
shots happening, or what?
They are.
Exactly.
What calendar month has the 86-year-old? I got to see this first.
Well,
I just found her, T. She's got a feather bow on, and she's lying next to a motorcycle.
Yes.
The feather bow is
Wow.
covering the privates.
yes.
What cancer did she beat?
Breast cancer.
Mhm.
She only has one breast.
I do see a nipple in
So-
this picture.
Can't wait to
October
see her
2005.
now.
Right. Sucks the bow is there.
So on top of me getting to see a hot 86-year-old, I don't have to look at 2 breasts. Wow, the hits just keep on coming.
You let your imagination run wild.
Okay, well,
Well, it might thrill
it'll have
some
to because I'm not looking
86-year-olds.
correctly at this calendar.
I'm going to cancel my membership to hotgrannies.com.
Yes. Now, let me ask you, how does somebody donate to cancer research and go about buying a calendar? Since you're here, why don't we give you a nice big plug, and we'll also try to sell some calendars for you.
That would be great.
Okay. How do we go about buying a calendar on November 14th, you said?
13th.
November 13th.
But prior to that, you can email me.
Well, I thought you'd tell me that after the show. Yeah, right. Okay, what do they do? How do they email you?
AJAY_CMGH@yahoo.com.
All right, this is too much. What other ways do you have? What other ways do you have? Do you have a website?
Yeah, but it's not up there yet. PhiBetaPsi.org.
You're making this tough on people. They want to buy
Yeah,
calendars,
no
but you're making it tough.
Old bunch of the
Call the
sorority.com.
T-Man and he'll tell you how to get a hold of me.
All right, yeah, that's fine. You can call us.
There's a linker. On
There you go.
I'll link her, Jerry. All
You know what I mean.
right, AJ, you've been through a lot. You are obviously now
Not just on the show, but through
opening a new door in your life. You're newly single. You're in a new sorority. You got a new attitude. You got a new cervix, right?
All brand new.
I don't know
They
how
don't
this
give you a new
works.
one, do they? They just get rid of the old one?
Oh, they just polish it up a little?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
AJ is here, and she wants you to buy her calendars. How do you do it?
Cause.
Well, call us. We'll get you in touch with her. She's naked in January. Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else on that calendar stand out to you?
Yeah, there's a lot of intrigue in that they're.
All right, it's taking too long. Anyhow, can we give out a free calendar to someone who wants to call in right now?
Well, they're $15 to purchase,
Oh, so
but
it's-
I will donate one calendar to
I'll do it. I will buy this calendar, and we'll give it away to one of
Thank
our
you.
listeners who is dying to see an 86-year-old woman with a
I know
boa
there's a lot out there.
and a Harley. The number to call is 1-866-663-T-MAN. If you'd like to win your free
Phi Beta
sorority, Phi Beta Psi to be exact, calendar. It's an adult sorority, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
T-Man, let the record speak that I am buying a calendar.
Oh, you know what?
Thank
You have to point it out. It's not right.
Oh, then why even do it?
That's the point. He has to point it out.
But I'm calling to win one.
You're on the air.
It's Stephen.
Hello?
I'll pay for dinner.
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah, who's this?
this is Steve.
What's up, dude?
Oh, not much. I want to see if I get that calendar T-Man's going to buy.
Well, you're on the air, sir.
Oh.
You wa-
Yeah.
You want to win the calendar, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're the
Bring it on.
you're the first caller. What are you going to do with this calendar now that you've won it?
Where am I going to put it?
Oh, just...
Going to Disneyland.
My question was, what are you going to do with it, sir?
Right.
I'm going to roll it up like a scroll.
I'm going to use it for my viewing pleasure in my work van.
Okay, at his work van. That's what I was planning to do, too. What a coincidence. And I don't even have a work van. All right, congratulations, sir. What's your name? What's your name, dude?
Dave.
What?
Davey.
Davey. Davey Baby has won himself a calendar, the granny old sorority calendar, but not you, of course.
Granny old.
No, it's not.
No.
But there are some grannies in there, let's be honest.
There are some, yes.
How many grandmothers, honestly, are in this calendar? How many women are grandmothers?
Actual real grandmothers?
Yes.
I don't know how many have
Well,
grandchildren.
that's the first thing you have to do when you make a calendar. Count up the grandmas.
Okay, I'm going to tally the grandkids.
And if it's more than 3, you
It's
put
a grandmother.
You put the stops on that calendar immediately, but that's all right.
Give them all their clothes back.
It's tastefully done.
There you go. She's AJ. She's got a tastefully done calendar and benefit cancer research. She's a survivor herself and a inspiration to us all. Yes, when you beat cancer, first thing you do, get naked. There you go. Very nice.
You never know what you have till it's gone, and I wanted to know what I had, so I got rid of everything.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
I gotta get my hands on Miss November.
Hot, huh?
Yeah, you can't find any 6-year-old women like that anymore. The hell are they doing? But what a nice cause, huh?
Yes, very good cause.
Sure. Can all tie it up nice and neat like that. What a nice cause, huh? Okay, let's move on to the next subject. Yes. Wow. Very good. What else is going on in this world of ours, Terry, as we hit the home stretch of the program? Let me try to sneak in some calls, too, by the way.
Okay.
Anything you want to talk about is fine with me. 1-866-663. T-Man is the number to call. As long as you're not calling at this time just to get into the ham sandwich release party. Anything you want to talk about is fine. You're, well, I'll let you do a story first. Go ahead, Terry. What do you have?
Interesting little stat here. The number one drug of choice for you ladies out there who are drug users is meth.
Very interesting, Terry.
Yeah.
It beats out cocaine?
Actually, it does.
That's surprising.
In fact, 45% of meth users are women, 33% are cocaine users.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What?
33% of cocaine users are women.
Are female.
67% are men.
Correct. But for meth, it's 45 and 55. They're closing the gap rapidly. Wow. Especially in the South End.
What is meth? Is meth a glass pipe deal or various ways?
There's various ways.
I see.
You need a trailer, though, right?
It helps. But these days, people that's like, you know, it's not hiding it anymore.
49% of trailers are women.
That's why they're locking up all the cold stuff.
Oh,
They make meth out of cold.
Very interesting. What else? What else is going on, Terry?
How about this in central Cambodia? 2 Buddhist
Thanks
monks.
for breaking it down, by the way.
She's South End, by the way, if you weren't sure.
So you've made meth with cold stuff?
Yeah, a little
Cold medicines and
Heat it up
stuff?
over the burner.
Oh, cold medicine. Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know.
In central
I don't
Cambodia,
know.
2 Buddhist monks have abandoned their vows.
2 what? 2 Buddhist monks?
Yes.
And a rabbi? Is this a riddle?
No, it's not.
All right. 2 Buddhist monks did what now?
They have abandoned their vows after they fell in love, apparently, with a couple of teenage girls.
These 2 Buddhist monks were married to each other?
No, well, they take the vows.
Oh, the vow of being a Buddhist monk. I get it now.
Right.
You mix up cold stuff. All right. And what did they do to violate their vows to the Buddhist monkism organization?
Well, apparently they fell in love with a couple of teenage girls who sold beer across the street from their temple.
So did I. So did I, Terry.
So they gave up
I didn't
their
realize that I,
religious
too, have violated my Buddhist monk vows.
Nope.
They fell in love with 2 teenagers that were selling lattes across the street?
Beer.
Selling beer?
Beer.
How can you not fall in love with a beer-selling teenage girl?
I fall in love with the latte one.
Man.
Imagine the beer one. Really tweaked me out. Give up my religion altogether.
1-866-663-T-Man. Now's the time to call to talk about anything you want. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning, everybody. I love your show.
Oh, we love your call.
Well, I prefer marijuana.
Thank you for the call. 1-866-663-T-Man. Yes, I did say anything you want to talk about is fair game. I did say that, right?
You did.
That's right.
Yeah.
Toll free, 1-866-663-T-Man. You're on the air. Hello.
How you doing, T-Man?
Yes, sir.
I have a suggestion for the gay phone operator.
A suggestion for him as far as what?
As far as
meeting places for the night for you and him?
As far as his workout plan.
Oh, okay. You're into the whole gay, will he lose the necessary weight to win the wager kind of deal. Yes. What is your strategy, sir?
He needs to go on a 1,200 calorie a day diet and work out 2 hours a day.
Okay, oh, look at this. We have a fax coming in from gay phone operator. Yeah, he says no. Thanks for the call. He's going to try to lose the necessary 160 pounds in another fashion. I don't know how. Maybe chop off his legs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what he has in mind, but he seems confident that he's going to win the $15,000 that I bet him.
Yes.
No risk to him as far as money. He loses 100, and if he gets down to 225 by his next birthday, I will write him a check for $15,000, Terry. And I'll be happy. I'll do it with a smile. A dumb smile. I'll be the happiest check writer in the world, Terry.
Good to know.
Even though that's 643 lunches.
You'd be happy when he retires on that?
Yeah. It's fine with me, whatever he wants to do with it.
I'm moving to Florida.
You're on the air. Good morning. Hello, yes.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
This is T-Man. Nice to talk to you. What can we do for you today?
I just want to say hi.
Well, thanks for calling. Who is this?
It?
What do you want from me? What do you want me to juggle? What do you need me to do?
I want you to say hi back to me and wish me a nice day.
I've already said hi a couple of times.
That's it? You got
Get off my line.
Crazy.
Hi.
Man, the only other question I have in my mind is, what is your drug of choice, lady?
All of them.
All right. It's an all of the above woman, huh?
Yeah.
Seemed like it.
She likes E.
That's it. 1-866-663-T-Man. Maybe I should make this clear. If you have anything you want to talk about. Didn't I say that? Don't I say that all the time?
You said say.
I said if you have anything you want to say? All right, if you have anything you want to discuss.
That's better.
Okay, there you go.
Say could be anything.
I
want to say, okay, well, I said you could.
You're on the air. Hello.
T-Man,
Yes.
how you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. Hey, I've got a best friend.
No, you don't.
No way.
His name's Matt, but he goes by Dilly Salt, and he's crazy. He's funny and stuff, and he's searching for a girl. Like, he's a decent-looking guy, but I mean, we live out here towards Eatonville, and there's not too many girls around here. But he's a fun guy, and
Yeah, you have to be a pretty
hilarious.
desperate female soul to pair yourself off with Dilly Salt.
No, I don't want you guys to do it. See if you can help me out hooking him up with the
Good, because we weren't going to do it. What do you want us to? Whatever you wanted us to do, I don't see us doing it anyway. I didn't even hear you request anything. But go ahead. Yes. What do you want?
I just want to see if you guys could hook him up with a couple dates or something.
Well, we have the ham sandwich release party for all that, but unfortunately, our guest list is closed.
Oh, done.
I think we're Dilly free, aren't we?
Well, we are.
Mom, Dad, this is Dilly.
Jeez, that's a happy parent moment.
Yeah,
huh?
right.
Oh, good, honey.
Oh, this is my dream come true.
Jeez.
As a matter of fact, the ham sandwich release party guest list is just in the beginning stages, the early stages of being filled out, Terry. Now, my guess, although we've never done any kind of party like this in the past, we will never do a party like this in the future, my guess is that it'll be a pretty big hookup type party.
Oh, yeah.
Just a feeling I have.
Come on, with Hammy there.
I don't know what kind of hookups we're talking about.
Even Federico better get laid.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Boy, I'm definitely going to be careful now.
Okay.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I had a question about the Buddhist monk who fell in love with the teenagers selling alcohol.
Yes, sir.
How in the world were teenagers selling alcohol?
Terry, do you want to explain that to this man? When alcohol consumption and sales are usually done by 21 or overs, do you want to tell us how these Buddhist monks were able to fall in love with teenagers selling alcohol?
I told you that it was in central Cambodia. I don't know
Central
what the...
Cambodia.
I thought maybe I could get in a dress or something, because I'm looking to get loaded with some teenagers.
Yes, yes. Well, the line forms over there, sir.
If you don't mind going to Cambodia and doing
have
it.
a safe trip.
You can never eat, but you can get laid.
Apparently the carding is much easier in central Cambodia.
Yeah, better fake IDs. Huh?
Yes. You're on the air. Good morning.
Yes, T-Man.
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you.
All right.
I was just wondering, is your girl with you for the money or what?
If I were her, that would be the reason. I can't see any other redeeming qualities in me. Can you?
I feel a couple of good qualities in you.
Oh, well, let's get hitched, sir. What do you say?
Wow.
You're on the air. Hello. 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 All right, you're on the air. Yes, go ahead.
Me?
All right, you're on the air. Hello. Oh, jeez. Everyone's talking at once. What's that now? You're on the air. Go. It's now your time to speak.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
What can we do for you, love?
Well, I want to talk about Constance, the Bachelor.
The Bachelor? What about our friend, the Bachelor?
Well, not that long ago, maybe about 6 months ago, she came into the Bon Marché in Alderwood Mall.
There was a Bachelor sighting at the Alderwood Mall?
Yes.
Yes, and what happened?
She returned about 20 different items of clothing.
Is she at that again?
They were worn, and they were smelling like cigarettes, and they had drinks spilled all over them, and she wanted cash back. And she made a big scene because they kicked her out of that section of the bond and told her she couldn't make any returns.
She made a scene at the Alderwood Bond?
Not the Bachelor.
Yeah. Not our Bachelor.
Never.
That doesn't sound like any Bachelor we know, Terry.
Her and her 3 kids.
Raymond!
Oh, wow.
Yes, she's got an extra one.
I don't think she has 3 kids. Can you get the Bachelor on the line, please?
Every different time I call her, she has a different cell phone number. It's always...
Are you eating?
I'm calling right now. Listen.
I don't want to listen.
Message 7. If you notice, the number doesn't work anymore.
You know, this is a situation where we have an executive producer who has no stress as far as needing to book guests because I don't have guests on the show.
I know.
I turn down every guest that requests to come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He has no pressure as far as that's concerned. I ask him to get me a Bachelor. Can he get me a Bachelor?
No.
This woman is telling a tale about the Bachelor that maybe she would like.
It's true.
Well,
It's
we
true.
don't know if it's true. It may be true.
We can't just buy everything that people say.
I would like the Bachelor to come on the line to talk about this.
She's too embarrassed to call, so I called for her.
Wait,
And,
what happened now?
It was her first day, and she was screaming at her.
Oh, so this happened to a friend of yours that's in the car,
Yes.
not to you?
Huh?
This didn't happen to you.
No, it happened to my friend. She's in the car with me.
And it was her first day, and the Bachelor was screaming at her.
Because she wouldn't return them.
She wanted to return a whole bunch of crap, and it was dirty and nasty. You could totally
How did-
that she wore it to the club.
How did you know? How did you know it was the Bachelor?
Because Constance.
Yes.
She was a bitch. There's no way you could tell she was not the bitch.
There was a woman named Constance who was a bitch.
Constance the Bitchler, yeah.
How do you know?
Everyone in the Cube knew her and told her, that's Constance the Bitchler from Cube 93.
From Cube 93.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Wow. Where's our Bachelor?
I'm on number 5, and she's not picking up any of them.
She has 5 phone numbers?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers for her in the time that she's been a part of this program.
Oh, you're going to call her and have her go off on me, aren't you?
Well, we'd like to get her side of the story.
Confirming whether or not the story is true.
Just verify.
It doesn't sound like something she would do.
How long ago did this happen?
This was about 6 months or so ago.
Oh, 6 months ago?
Yeah. She didn't tell me about it till now, but I thought it was hilarious, and I wanted to call in.
She's so damn broke, she can't afford it.
This person who doesn't want to talk on the air has a lot to say.
She's so damn broke, she can't afford to keep her own clothes. Oh, my God.
Oh, gee, she's killing you in the car there, huh? Well, let me tell you, she'll be there all the week. Anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
There's no way to get a hold of the Bachelor, is that right?
We can't.
He's not even trying anymore.
I know.
What do you mean I'm not trying anymore?
You're taking other...
I thought it might be Constance calling.
It's a good strategy. Let me pick up the lines that are coming in, because maybe it's the Bitchler.
They're all full, so not anymore. The beauty of it was, do you want to hear? He puts his mouthpiece up to the mic. Do you want to hear her? Well, that's the part you speak into.
Oh, jeez. Well, after 3 years, he's not quite mastering the art of phone screening yet. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
What did he say?
Saying something about paying her phone bills.
She doesn't pay her phone bills now.
Yeah, something.
She's not paying her phone bill?
She's had 5 different cell phones. I could give them all out because they don't work anymore.
I'm sure those numbers are collector's items, so why don't you do that? You're just teasing the audience if you don't. Anyhow.
Oh, goodness.
There may or may not have been an incident at the Bon Macy's with our Bitchler.
Yeah.
Who tried to return some smoke-filled clothes.
I mean, maybe there was something wrong with them.
But all she has is there was a bitchy woman named Constance.
Right.
Is it possible there's a second shooter, Terry, on the grassy knoll?
There's always a possibility.
There's a second Constance who may be a little bit moody.
Or someone just saying their name was Constance.
Right.
And this woman, they said this woman had 3 kids.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it wasn't our Bitchler. It sounds very much like it could be our Bitchler.
Right.
Is she wearing the pants with the Bitchler written on the behind?
She's on the line? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Oh, he's so far behind.
Like you don't know that.
Do you have the Bitchler on the line, yes or no?
I'm trying.
Oh, those were Mofo's numbers. Let me try the Bitchler.
Wow.
That very well could have been the case, Stephen.
Hey, T-Man, what did you want? It's Mofo.
Yeah,
hey, were you at Alderwood Mall?
I can be quite the Bitchler when I try. So you're not succeeding again is the answer to my question.
I don't look at this as not succeeding. Because this is not on me.
That's part of the
I can't
problem.
help it. The girl doesn't pay her bills.
He can never help it.
Listen,
that's
message
not the case.
SE1.
So you don't have one phone that works for the Bitchler. Is that what you're saying? Oh, thanks for the proof. I've never heard that message before. It's like every woman that I wanted a second date with, I heard that.
And her home number doesn't work either? No one answers the home number?
So are you telling me that you have not even been able to leave a message for our Bitchler?
There, one number I got out of the 6 that does work is her father's answering machine. It used to be her voice. I don't know if she still lives with her dad. And it said, "Hi, this is whatever her dad's name is. Please leave a message." I'd be happy to call that again and leave a message if you'd like.
The Bitchler just called the program last week, or was it a week or two ago? And now all of a sudden she's MIA?
She's MIA.
Blow out a couple lines, she may call in.
Somebody's calling her out, too. Talking about her returning
These people
clothes.
are waiting to come on the air to talk about very important things. So do you want me to clear a couple of lines so maybe the Bitchler will call in?
Well, maybe he could do that.
All right. We'll have to find out maybe later in the week.
Okay.
Because I'm dying to know. And even though I'll get no sleep tonight, I'll have to venture forth.
When I'm a jerk at a restaurant, I just say I'm Constance, too.
That's right.
Works every time.
Yes, well, that's quite the striking resemblance. Yes.
The T-Man.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
Cube 93.